All right, hey guys. So session three. Last time on D&D, there was a lot. Y'all did much more than I expected, and I was very proud of y'all. Y'all went to uh, one of the Ranch 44s, closest one to town, where one of the most recent Plains Cows disappearances were reported. It was Archie's ranch. You went with Archie, Alexandra, and Cam, which seemed to be three of the most prominent ranchers in Volpine. You did some investigation. You stumbled upon a oozy, droopy tree, which Nico's character Marb did end up collecting a sample and keeping it in his
Of the goo.
herbalism kit. Then y'all did make it back to town after the group split. Three of y'all stayed in the ranch. Three of y'all were at the Silver Spur Saloon. It was both uneventful nights. Marb did power through the night and then ended up resting at the ranch when I remember it was Gustav and Roque ended up heading out. Roque did end up getting a bird that seems to want to stay around and hang out with him. Little friendly little guy.
For now.
Yep.
He'll get sick of him later, maybe.
Oh, Pebble.
All
right.
Wow, I'm out of here.
Oh, we have a name for the little guy. And then I like it.
Do you get
it?
Oh, get it.
And you said you were bad at giving names. All right, anywho. Eventually, 5 of the members did gather in town, and y'all started heading down into the center of town, and you guys got sidetracked and went to the festival to see the calf under, I believe it was the behest of Davis. Davis was the most interested in it. You took a little time. You saw some festival things going around, games and celebrations, as well as a lot of people, vendors selling things. Y'all did end up getting in line to go into the main big top tent, where you entered eventually with a large crowd. The calf of discussion was presented, and before that happened, there were some ranchers, which a couple of y'all overheard discussion that hadn't been seen for a while, and which wasn't too odd, but it did seem to be a few months the last time they'd been seen, and people were just glad to see them, and everything was okay. Eventually, when the calf was presented, a cloaked, hooded, robed, whatever you want to call it, figure came out. Mostly mistaken to be part of the display or the show. Little action was taken, and eventually the handlers did notice him, and then he caused a fall cloud to emerge. You heard the dropping bodies of what you would assume were the 2 handlers, and then eventually you heard the death wails of the calf itself. The calf, by the way, which I did a very poor job describing, was much larger than it should be for its age. It definitely had more of a pinkish hue to its complexion. It had, there's no wings in a halo, but it did have.
I mean, it has those now.
Apparently now it does. And 2 little, yeah. But yeah, it actually does now. I now I get
it. Because it's dead. It's because it's died.
Yeah. What you guys
heal it?
What you guys did manage to notice of
It's
it?
called necromancy. We don't do that here.
Next level? Oh, 2 levels away.
Yeah.
Oh, so.
And you guys did notice it did seem to have its rack of horns did happen to have 4 instead of your standard 2, and it did appear to have like a 3rd eye in its forehead, and its size was just much larger. Anyway, as far as you guys can tell, you haven't seen it since the fog cloud, but you would assume that it is dead. You did stumble across its body, and you did see a large amount of blood. The only other thing that happened is the fog cloud did seem to affect these ranchers that were not seen for a while, and they started to cough violently, and then those coughs turned to wails of agony, which then turned to like boar-like squeals as they were shifted and their forms were altered and violently transformed into swine folk, or boar-esque things. Yeah.
Hey, it was a team effort.
Stuff went nuts. Unfortunately, some civilians did die. So many of them ran to the opposite end of the tent where a bottleneck occurred, and you were not able to get help, but you did handle the situation. One of the swine folk were left unconscious, knocked out unconscious, and the group proceeded to follow Roque's bird friend north outside of the tent, following the trail of blood, where y'all continued the trail and eventually lost the trail, surprisingly to a very good check of Gustav, saving y'all a lot of time from wandering around and losing precious time potentially. And as you did emerge outside of the tent, you guys did hear the sounds of pig squeals, but more in the form of like as if wolves were howling, but they were squealing pigs. Y'all returned back to town to head into the town square, and that's where we left off.
Chun, chun, chun.
Mhm. Yes. Sorry. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Exactly. So Pebble, as we know, that's the name of the bird, was determined to keep y'all in this area. For every time Roque asked it to fly away, it looped back. Allegretto took the opportunity to use a ritual to detect magic, and then at the very tail end of it, he caught basically a trail that, for him, resonated with conjuration, teleportation style magic, and then the trail went cold. So, yeah, so it was a good play. And then y'all returned to town. Seemingly, there seems to be a lot of attention over in the tent area for natural reasons. So you guys did run into Sam, but did not interact with him. He just waved and acknowledged y'all, and y'all walked by as y'all headed to the town square and near the mayoral patch. I believe y'all were looking for the Weatherbees of the Fox Den, but I'm not sure exactly. So what would you guys like to do?
I thought we were going to report to Meeker real quick so that we didn't get in trouble for murdering his town guard.
Well, technically, we already chatted to the people who showed up, and we fast-talked our way out of that. So I think, technically speaking, we're okay.
Cool.
Although it probably wouldn't hurt to just... Yeah. I think that was the final decision.
Okay. So y'all don't know where the Weatherbees are. You did hear from Navari, the mayor, when you were greeted a day ago up in the barracks, that they are in the southern portion of the town square, near the mayoral patch. So pretty easy enough. Y'all get to the town square. There is there's quite a bit of ruckus over now north of y'all where the tents are. And every once in a while, you hear that the echoing squeals of the pigs just kind of travel through the air from a far distance.
Whatever you do not ask for directions. We're adventurers. We never ask for directions.
So,
what direction is the squeals coming from?
Basically, from all around, but in a distance. It feels like they're coming from the outside of town and across the Foxwoods and heading into town, but they're from a distance. So almost like sourceless in a sense. So, yep.
That sounds kind of scary.
Spooky.
Yeah. And you definitely see some people that are in the town. They're definitely aware of the sounds and it's spooking them out, and they're running indoors, finding shelter, waiting for some news. You do see some of the Verdant Cause members, as well as the militia that are part of the Verdant Cause, patrolling slightly, but again, most of the focus is to where the festival grounds were. Y'all, go ahead. Yes, yeah, in the Sparkfields. It's possible. But do you, as a group, do y'all want to go now to try to find the Weatherbees?
Yeah, I think that's what we were planning on doing.
So y'all, pretty easy. I mean, You all head into the town square, head south. You see the large mayoral building, and you know it's beyond that. So you head south, keep going 10 minutes or so, and then you see a building that is actually like built more into the ground. It's like a giant hill is in town, and there's grass covering it, very much Hobbit-esque Shire style. There's vines and foliage and plant life all around it. There's a wooden sign hanging from it that says the Fox Den. It's a very welcoming establishment. So I'm assuming y'all would like to approach it. Y'all walk through. And yeah, the floor is yours. The corruption of the goo, yeah. So look at that.
I got the goo. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Is it because they're druidic in nature? I'm actually trying to.
I think it's because their land was close by also.
You guys asked for druids, and the closest thing that they said that might be available in town, since they don't have like an apothecary druid or anything like that, is the Weatherbees, because as you see their establishment, it's overgrown, but it's beautiful. It's nice. It's not like wildly overgrown, but they definitely have this affinity for nature or something.
And this is the other bar that we could have gone, or the other
inn. Yeah.
Inn we could have gone to. Okay.
Yeah, the one that Navari mentioned. So the Weatherbees have a very positive standing within the community.
I was trying to remember if there was some kind of Hatfield McCoy thing that I had forgotten about that was going on, but no.
No, you're good. They are. So you enter. The little bell rings, and you can see it in your journal. They should be shared with y'all. If not, then I'll fix that. But you see a very humble, very pleasant-looking halfling male, large, round glasses on his head, short cut, slightly wavy brown hair, in simple attire, comes out and says, "Hi, welcome. Hi. What can I do for you? You shouldn't be out. Haven't you heard the squeals and the ruckus in the streets? You took care of the squeals."
Yeah, I think I might. Gustav might just like grunt and be like, "Well, look at us. I say we look like the sort of people that can handle themselves." Yes, I'm.
He certainly looks at you.
Look, and just fucking look at us, man.
He's like, yes, please keep that blade sheathed. That thing is larger than me.
I mean, as long as you don't give me a reason to use it, I don't think that'll be a problem.
Well, Foxden is a welcoming place, so probably not.
Sounds great.
And he'll call out to Corny, come here, son. And a little halfling boy runs out. He's like, Corny, go get some towels. And rags, they need to wash up. They're yeah. And the son goes, okay, Papa, runs back, and you see him disappear for a moment, and the little kid eventually will come back, and he's also the son is also accompanied by a rather plump, rather healthy-looking female halfling, and he goes, "Oh, Janetta, my dear, please, we should welcome." And you see that no one is in here other than these three people right now. And squeals? No, Corny. Yeah, like after corn. So yeah. It's a halfling name. I mean, yes, I know it's weird, but I love it. I took it for a reason.
I heard horny and I was like, wait a minute.
That's his sister, obviously.
Obviously.
Get it right.
Am I supposed to see his picture?
Two very different people.
Yeah, it should be shared in y'all's journal. Edit it quick. I thought I did. Let me.
Although I was just looking at Alexandra again, I was like, "You go, Davis. Do your thing."
There we go. They should now be shared. So, Yeah, so they're they.
Oh, there they are.
There you go. Cool. They showed up. Perfect.
There we go.
So, yeah.
Damn, jeez.
Sorry.
Healthy. Yeah, healthy's good.
All right. No, this doesn't happen all the time, but we have our cause members, and the woods always provide and protect. Everything will be okay. And Django, the man finally introduces himself. By the way, I'm Django. This is my wife, Janetta, and my son, as you heard me say, Corny. Welcome. Let us get you. You look parched. And he's like talking to y'all, but kind of runs like to the back of the bar and starts filling up little tankards with like water, and distributes it out to you. And he's like eagerly kind of like, big eyes, just kind of looking at y'all, ready for conversation.
Is there a equivalent for like sense motive on this guy?
Oh yeah, insight. Yeah.
Okay.
More than welcome.
Because he's weirding me out.
I understand.
So 15.
15. He's weird. He's very weird, but honestly, he's a very warm, welcoming individual. He's got a smile on his face, but it's not creepy. It's just a natural smile.
I understand it, like he's a halfling and he's excitable and whatever, but I'm trying to get a sense of like, is this guy like legitimately stressed out by what's going on, or is he just like a weird guy?
You did, for a moment, you did hear him say the forest provides, forest protects.
Right.
And you get the sense that, with his... When you look inside of establishment and you see that there's a lot of just natural plants growing in here, and there's flowers it feels very green and lively, and he doesn't seem too concerned. You get the sense he's either very like for like a hippie-esque type of individual, and like, everything's gonna be okay, everything rolls off, or he's hiding something, but it doesn't seem like if he's hiding anything, not necessarily like maliciously hiding something. He's just positive guy, positive wife, cute little kid, doing good. Nature's great. Puddle.
Like too.
Tell
Dude,
me what you know about the
when we
goo.
hit it, it just popped like a pimple almost. It was all.
Pimple. Ew. Puddle of goo. Janetta, anything? You see his wife kind of sit there and kind of put her finger through her hair and kind of twist it around a little bit, like she's thinking. She's like, no, but we do know someone who might be able to help. And you see when she says that, like, their son Corey goes, oh, is she gonna come visit? Is she gonna come visit? And well, son, we'll see. And Janetta says, please excuse me for a moment. And you see her walk. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, loving it.
Ooh, got it.
Yeah. No whispers on this one. Nothing crazy on this one.
He's the necromancer.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping he is.
You figured it out, boys.
Step back.
It's
Step
wide
on the
open.
back.
So yeah, she kind of towards the not runs, but quickly shuffles towards the front of the establishment. And when y'all kind of follow with your eyes, you see a couple of crows and ravens on the sign, and then she kind of looks at them and says, "Go get our friend." And they kind of flutter off. And she goes, "Don't worry, we will have a possible expert here soon." And go ahead, yeah. she's legitimately trying to help you. They're odd, but they're very, like I said, all of them, including their son, very warm, very kind, very positive, not concerned in a sense.
It's a trick.
It's a trap.
Yeah, it is being off of what you guys have recently seen. Yes, I can understand that as off-putting, but they're being hospitable. They're being nice. It is a,
we don't cotton to folks being nice around here.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, as y'all are drinking some of the water that they gave out to y'all, it's cool, it's crisp, it's super refreshing, like really good spring water, but there aren't really any springs around here. And then can I give everyone, while you're just kind of sitting some time, a few minutes will pass, can y'all give me perception checks while you're inside?
Sure. Did the boy come back with the rags yet?
Oh, yes. Sorry, yes. The boy definitely came back and was like kind of handing out some simple rags.
Oof, wasting all my good rolls.
So Grant walks in and sits down on a stool or something and starts wiping down his shield and his armor with the rags.
Yeah. Corey is like staring at his reflection in your armor once you start getting it polished nicely. And shield, he's like, oh, shiny.
You like the shield, boy?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Seen this crest? Have you seen it before?
He kind of leans forward, squinting his eyes. He kind of reaches his finger out and kind of traces it with his finger. He's like,
he's gonna steal it.
Maybe.
Stab him in the back.
Two hammers in the crest.
No.
The House Frostmason crest.
Frostmason.
Build and we smash. It's a
good
crest.
Oh, my bad.
He gets to he does the motion like he's pretending to hold the hammer and pretends to smash onto your shield a little bit. Bang, bang, smash.
Good arm, boy.
Cool. Davis, you're the only one that notices this. In some of the natural foliage, there's a few vines. Yeah, inside, just growing inside. Yeah, Davis will be the only one that notices this. And you kind of see them sway as if there's a breeze. And then a female figure approaches out of it. Yes, it is.
We killed the first one. Throw the hammer. Oh, sorry.
And then, Davis points out this individual. And then then Janetta goes, oh dear, that was fast. And she just nods.
What?
Plot twist.
Let me put this. There we go. So you should be able to see her token now. All right. Cool.
She made of gold?
She's made of
solid gold, baby.
Solid gold.
It's gold.
Baby.
There you go.
Oh, those are leaves. Never mind.
Those are leaves.
I had to zoom in a lot more.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's called gold leaf, Nico.
Sorry, I'm so uncultured. My bird brain. My bird brain can only think of murder. I'm sorry.
So yeah. So a female form, a very beautiful female form with delicate features, seemingly made of soft wood, and warm, playful eyes, steps forward. Her hair appears, yes, she is, just at a normal pace. Her hair appears to be lush foliage with a single orange lily on the side of her head, covering one of her ears. She smiles, and she nods at Janetta. And does anyone here speak Sylvan?
Nah, dude, that ain't me.
You start hearing her say, Adadine, Abui.
I think I do.
I think you do too.
Yeah.
Where's that background?
I do, yes.
Okay, so yeah.
The 9 languages because you're knowledge priest or knowledge cleric.
Yeah, so.
I got 5. So it's
what
only
a nerd.
5.
He knows languages. What a loser.
Oh, you chose Sylvan? How did that
happen? What was out of character, but whatever.
So yeah, the group hears Adadunaween, and Roque. What you hear is you asked for my presence. Or I've seen these before. These folk before, and Janetta nods, and she responds in Sylvan, which CJ, you understand. She's saying, "Yeah, they were speaking of oozing trees." And she turns to y'all. Y'all said oozing trees, yes? Oozing trees, yes, yes. Yeah, she says it again in Sylvan, and then the Dryad, you can see her get saddened, like her warm demeanor shifts to sadness, and the rock, your oxpecker, Pebble, flies over and lands on her shoulder and just starts kind of like nuzzling up against her a little bit and trying to cheer her up. And she reaches with her hand and starts, stretching it under the beak. And at this point, you guys hear the doors to the fox den open. You turn around and you see one of your friends, Marb. You've arrived.
Barab, my dudes. So I walk in a little agitated. I've been kind of pacing back to town as far as I can. And then I'm a little out of breath and go like, I don't know. Do we have a party name? Talking about that? Yo, peeps. You are not gonna believe this story. I woke up in the barn, and guess what I found right around? And then I take out this white flower that looks exactly the same as the one we found in the first place, the Roque ate. The white flower. And then on the way back, that squealing noise. Ooh, my bad. The squealing noise you can hear from here inside town. Huge, massive boar creatures. Ginormous. I just basically ran as fast as I could here to find y'all since I freaking woke up alone in a barn. Thank you for not inviting me to shoot whatever just happened here that I obviously don't know of yet. But
I mean, to be fair, Marb, you were asleep, so seems.
I do like the idea of Marb running in and complaining while we're all sitting there wiping off blood off ourselves because we've been fighting for like half an hour, and he's just like, "What have you guys been up to?"
I just see the blood and go like, "Oh, come on! Did I miss the party? Did you guys murder something without me?
Damn!
Rude!
I'm super pissed.
I almost get like eaten by giant boar creatures, completely terrifying, and you guys are here having the time of your lives, covered in blood. Rude."
You can see Jeanette kind of cover Corey's ears a little bit while you're having this discussion. Just be like,
I mean, if your parents own a bar, I'm pretty sure you're gonna hear worse, kid. So you might as well just let them hear it now. Just saying.
Yeah, the fact that it's like a good time, but yeah, so,
it was a good time. It was awesome.
Of course.
Damn it, I knew it.
You just kind of see the vines blow, and then where there wasn't, it's maybe like a trick of the eyes or something, and then she just kind of like a hand and a foot emerged, and then she stepped out. Yeah, where the vines were. Maybe roots. Yeah, but it's a combination of that have grown through because of comes from the grasses and some small bushes that are growing from the roof. But there's also like foliage and things growing inside. Yes, so she kind of emerges, sees smiles, and then continues.
Notice her and go like, suspicious look.
Marb, having none of it.
Yes, CJ?
Since I'm the only one who apparently can understand her, I like to approach her and say just like hi, what's your name? And sorry, I think I ate one of your flowers. Yes.
Okay.
And then to which she responds, "Oh, that's you're the fuckers been eating my flowers." And then she kicks your ass.
And also before
Oh my god, I didn't know it was such a big deal.
I just before she gets a chance to reply, because I'm so excited. I also want to ask her about my bird. Just be like, hey, like, what can you tell me about my new bird friend? Weird stuff is happening.
As she hears you speaking Sylvan, she again seeing Marb the Pebble come to her, and now hearing someone else speaking her native language, she's that sadness about hearing about the oozy, sad trees is kind of faded. And she smiles at you, and it's a very, again, you feel comforted by the smile. And Roque, while you're looking at her, you realize that she's beautiful. But she is definitely a living plant or something. You're not completely sure. Where your mind thinks clothing, it's actually foliage, and where you see hair, it's foliage. And she starts speaking. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna assume it's in Sylvan, and then Roque can translate." She said, "Well, my name is Grissa. I am a watcher of the Foxwoods. The Weatherbees here are my friends, and she's continuing to Pebble. This is your companion, yes?" And she kind of, with one hand, kind of puts it up to her shoulder, and Pebble kind of flies into it, and she extends her hand and gives you Pebble, and then the other hand, you see her kind of do like a quick little twisting motion with her fingers, and a beautiful white flower grows, and she hands both of them to you. Eat. You like my flowers? Eat.
Thanks for the flower. Again, I'm sorry I ate one. I was curious. What can you tell us about the trees and the goo? My friend Marb here, he has some.
As she looks to him,
I take the little goo vial out of my whatever cloak, and
your
then
your goo vial pocket.
You know,
yeah, your
goo,
herbalism kit.
Yeah. Exclusive pocket for goo.
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna hand it to her, and then take it back, and then give it to Roque instead.
Okay, so she reaches for it, and then you hand it to Rogue, and she looks at you, and
I hold it out of my hand outstretched for her to look at.
All right, and she realizes that you don't want her to hold it, and she's examining it, kind of studying it in whatever container it's in, frowns, and then in you she goes, "Corruption is spreading. My trees are dying."
Can I, assuming obviously we're translating, can I ask
we're
her,
translating, I think Gustav just oh, so they're your trees now?
I psychic bird connection. Can I ask Rogue hey, can I ask her a question? If you can translate for me?
Yeah, absolutely.
I get really up close. Oh, whoa. Did I disappear? Oh, whoa.
So many.
Oh, this thing is driving me insane.
Here, I got you. You got up close. Okay, there you go.
Thank you. I get up close, stare her in the face, and I straightforward ask her, I need to know what were those things in the forest that are squealing. Because that shit is gonna go down.
Are you
directly explain what this corruption is? Because there's huge pig-like creatures, unusually large. There are no other creature I've seen before, and that's kind of my jam. So if I don't know what they are, that means serious shit, and I just stare her intensely, because I need answers, because that shit was freaky.
Roque, give me a charisma check as you try to convey what Marb is saying.
A small
himself.
thread.
Just roll d20 minus 2.
You listen to me right
yo,
now.
you
Say,
photo spirit.
Where is
It would just be, you could just roll like a d. Do
Oh,
the math.
wait, Rock, do you do the same mannerisms too? Do you like get in her face and re-say the
Stare
same
her in
things
the
that you
eyes.
listen here, mother liquor.
Oh, not bad. 13
Minus
total. Yeah, 13 total. Okay. It's not a complete, like, the message is not lost in translation. She kind of is taken kind of aback, and she kind of does the same thing where she crafts a flower and kind of hands it to Marb, kind of like as like a peace offering, maybe. I don't know.
I like tentatively take it and then put it in my flower pocket
Okay.
in my
use it
cape.
again.
Yeah,
Just
And-
use your
Marb.
pocket for really cool rocks.
yeah.
And Grissa goes on to say that she doesn't know what those abominations are. She's seen some strange creatures emerging from the south, and she is concerned. The best way that Roque can translate what she's saying is she's afraid that the corruption that is defiling and consuming her trees, and she looks at Gustav when she says her trees, is
Well, again, unless someone translates, I'm not.
yeah. You just gotta see like a
Crazy
This is
lady.
actually kind of nice for Gustav because she just stares at you. Like this super beautiful girl just stops mid conversation, just stares at you for a second. You're like, oh hell yeah,
Like, yeah,
that's right. I'm
yeah,
in.
you like what you see?
And it just keeps up.
yeah, and then
Drink it all in, baby.
she's afraid. She conveys that she's afraid that maybe it's connected, and that while the energies that are used to grow her trees are being somehow warped and twisted and maybe used to cause unnatural life or something. She's not sure what the boars are either.
Oh fuck. Okay, I kind of like sigh in frustration, and I say, then this exchange is of no use to me. I take a step back and just like, oh, yo, what's up, guys? So where did all that
you
blood
guys are
came
still
from?
here? Oh,
yeah.
what's up?
What's up? What happened? What was that? All that blood there?
Yes. We
Wait,
stopped.
no. If you're telling me you killed one of these ginormous pigs, 5 of them, I literally started laughing hysterically, and I poke him in the chest. I say, bullshit, you either show me the corpse or you are... And then I take like some silver coins out of my money pocket, and I put them on closest table, and I'd say 20 silver coins that you did not kill one of these creatures. And I'm very visibly upset, hysterical.
His feathers are ruffled right now.
Well, technically, Marb. I mean, they weren't huge, but they were, man-sized pig men things.
No. I'm talking like bear. If a bear ate another bear, in like
Okay,
size,
yeah, then
like...
no, we definitely didn't kill one of those.
Oh, okay. I like have a huge sigh of relief, put my coins back in my coin pocket, and then secretly I had like taken a knife out and then put it back in my knife pocket. Shit was about to go down.
Fucking Barbara's ready to kill.
Go for it.
I'm curious. Marb is fucking.
Marb, sleight of hand. Anyone trying to?
Oh shit!
At 24, Marb, what's your sleight of hand?
My sleight of hand is. Do I roll?
Yeah, give me a roll. So 24 total for the perception versus
fuck.
Yeah.
7 plus 5 is just 13.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I
You
mean,
bet.
yeah, but it's also like he's probably not trying to hide it because Marb, baby, like
Yeah,
he will kill you.
If I'm gonna stab you, I'll stab you in the front. But
Yeah.
then I'm gonna say, bitch, stab you in the back.
He'll keep stabbing you. He'll start in the front and just stab his way around. To the
Mhm.
I just need to know real quick, Roque, are you trying to actively translate this entire conversation or just
Just
take
weird
it
shit
back?
happen.
But the bits and pieces that I found relevant to the people. So she basically let them know that they're her trees and she doesn't know what's happening to them.
But
Okay.
she understands us,
She
right?
calls it
So
the
like,
corruption.
She seems to sort of understand some common, but she's more familiar in Sylvan, so she's more comfortable. And with whatever Roque is translating back and forth with y'all, especially the now Marb discussion and all that, about how large the pigs are, and then she hears that y'all had taken down some like 5 pig people. She turns to Roque again. She's like, more of the corruption, the people turning into. The she goo not goo result of corruption.
Oh.
She's trying to, yeah.
Haha, busted.
Hedge maybe.
hedge wizard.
And she looks and she says it in Sylvan and then Roque you. She's trying to say hedge wizard, like someone that's not necessarily schooled in magic, but acquired magic and is corrupting the land.
Okay. Ask her, is there any, does she know where this person is, or is there any way we can help her?
She nods no. She doesn't know. She's been trying to figure it out, and she's been lost. And she's like, basically now, just please help. My sisters and I are losing our forest. And nature being corrupted. And you see Genetic and kind of walk up to her and kind of put her hand on her side and try to like pat and comfort her friend Grissa a little bit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She says, "No, we don't. We're rural folk. There's people always travel and say, is there a druid or is there a wizard here? And we don't have that." So and it's funny because we're a ranching town. Some of us just happen to put down roots here, like us. We're not originally from here, but we found a home.
Are there any weird loner people who just don't fit in with the town very well?
So just who is the weirdo of the town and where does he live?
So
Yeah, that makes sense.
she'll kind of ask where this ranch 44 is, and you'll do your best to explain this. About 45 minutes to an hour of Vulpine, and she thinks, and she goes, most corruption is other direction, south. And then Janetta hears that, and Janetta goes, well, there are some ranches to the south, but the majority of them are to the north and the west of us. The ranchers down there are not necessarily the ones that focus on plains cows. There's other folk. They tend to not come into town as often, just because they need less supplies and everything, and they seem to take some more from the woods immediately closer to the ranches. Honestly, we don't know everybody in Vulpine Maybe someone from the town council or the town guard might have some more information about what's down south of Volpine. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry.
Maybe we
Allegretto,
could go visit
the
that.
tracks you saw before, which way were they going?
These were the hoodie guy?
Yeah.
So, are you talking about the magic tracks?
went
Or
The
to
magic,
town
yeah.
and then they just vanished.
It was just teleportation,
Yeah,
huh?
they just vanished.
Yeah, so Allegretto basically saw a closing wound in the reality, right? That's just kind of only that's masked to all of those that can't see magic, and it was just like a quick scar of bamfing away. Couldn't really pinpoint a direction. Couldn't really pinpoint like how far the distance was because you basically caught like the last 5 to 7 seconds of its lingering trail. So Django will listen to all this and, perhaps it would be best. We don't have much information on the people, but maybe you can go speak to. I mean, you're allowed to carry your weapons here, so you must have some. The guards, yes, the cause. Maybe the cause can tell you more, and maybe they know people better than us. So throughout this entire exchange, y'all do get to. So if y'all wish to spend some hit dice to regain some health, please track it. You're more than welcome to roll it.
Nice.
Well, pro tip.
Yeah, Roque if you. Yeah. Roque if you spent any spell slots, arcane recovery ability. To regain, I think, 1 level of spell slots. I think Gustav, if you wanted to do your second one first, get some hit points first, and then you'll get it back at the end.
I'm not down that much, although just because second one will come back after a short rest anyway.
Yes,
right?
yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, so
do you do stretches, or how do you do your second wind?
I'm pretty sure you do the classic bad sports dad thing of just like, rub some dirt on it. And then you rub dirt on it and somehow it's better. And you're like, oh, that's not how that should work.
David, real quick, because you did take some interest in how it appeared, at one point you do kind of walk the roots and the vines, and you kind of put your hand through it, and it is definitely a solid wall, like a solid dirt wall, so it's So yeah, once y'all are done rested, Django comes around with another, refills you with that water. It's cool, it's crisp, it's refreshing. He actually gives some to Grissa. Grissa drinks it, enjoys it.
Full. I don't know if
Perfect.
am I able to adjust the
in your character sheet, if you adjust it is looking for it, so it'll
gotcha.
In Roll20 it'll automatically adjust on your token.
So I got a 6 + 2 is 8, so
nice.
Go back to full.
Perfect. So yes, adventurers, where would y'all like to go? Questions about the corruption?
Yeah, let's go talk to the cause.
Go back to talk to
All right.
Got some feathers to ruffle.
Yeah. So when y'all head out.
Oh yeah, I'll tell them about that.
I mean, to be fair, the squeals are sort of the symptom, not really the actual problem. So,
just you wait.
Unless we just want to go fucking kick some pig ass, like, probably can just ignore that.
Oh, I guess we should ask: do the pigs ever come into town when they're squealing like this?
All of them say the pigs have never squealed like this. This is new.
Oh, great! Oh, so it's don't worry, it's just the worst it's ever been. Oh, cool, thanks.
Oh, cool, yeah, perfect time to be in the show.
The thing about it is, like, you can tell Django, Janetta, their son, very much believe that the Dryads can handle this. They're very, they believe that then they have always protected the woods and the area, and they believe that this is the case. They do look nervous, but they seem to be blinded to that.
Let me tell you, those things were.
Yeah. They can handle it. They're just literally here right now telling us that they can't handle it. So.
Absolutely. The one that scored the tree was probably like a teenager one. Like there were like, I don't know, like a Jeep size, big, ginormous, like will run over you.
You know, the Jeep you drive around in your fantasy land.
You know what a Jeep is? Oh yeah.
No, I
summoned
cast
Jeep.
pick 'em up truck.
What's the good? Like imagine like a bear, but then like double that size, and then that bear is another double-sized bear. How about that? Yeah.
It sounds
different.
bird.
If you eat it, you absorb its power.
It's a super bear.
Exactly. It's a cannibal super bear.
Double super bear.
Just like weirdly excited and terrified at the same time.
It's definitely man bear pig. We all know it's man bear pig.
It's man bear pig.
I fucking knew it.
We have man pig already, so
that's true.
All right, so y'all.
Oh shoot, we should interrogate that dude. I don't know.
Ooh.
Do y'all end up heading
That's
to
my
the Spark
jam.
Fields to go to the barracks, or do you want to try to head back to towns?
We can always like have these like 3 of us go.
Yeah. It's been a
Yeah,
few.
we already walked to the other side of town.
All right, so y'all.
You give
once
them too much
the
credit.
tape's up, like that's it. No one goes in there.
You know, like there's tape. Better not go in there.
Yep, tape can't go in ever again.
Yep.
All right. So you guys leave the Fox Den. When you head out, you're getting familiar with the layout of the town. It takes you, another 10 or so minutes to get to the Spark Fields. Then you head to the northern portion of the Spark Fields, and there's the barracks. You definitely see, I don't know, about 24 Verdant Cause members of various degrees of armor and equipment gathered around.
Can you remind me who exactly the Verdant Cause are and how they handle us?
So the Verdant Cause is step back. Y'all are in the nation of Kled. Kled has some houses of power and everything, but they also have a military force that is built up of either soldiers given by the houses of power or people that seek that profession. Mm-hmm. And they are kind of like the military force and the guard of Kled. A lot of them are focused around the Mason Fair Byway, which is a giant paved road which stretches the entirety of the continent. And because of all the trading and the merchants and all the supplies that gets moved through, small towns do have a few Verdant Cause members, and so their numbers are bolstered by militia. And the militia here are supplied by the faction that is known as the Joint Settlements of the Foxwood. And y'all have seen a few settlements as y'all all travel through this area. There's Volpine, there's Carver, there's Green Hill, there's a few other places, and they all hold the same banner. And that's the joint factions of the Foxwood. And so you have Meeker, who you've met, and he seems to be like the reluctant leader, and both Grant and Gustav, y'all definitely got a strong military presence from him. and he seems to be well trained and understanding all this. You got maybe about 6 or 7 that you've noticed that are properly trained cause members, and then the other maybe 20 or plus 20 to 30 members that are in the Verdant Cause uniforms, but you look at their sigils and it's half the cause green background with the yellow flower and half of the banner of the white background with the orange fox head on it. So that you can see that they're the militia members. And these militia members, now that you think about it, are probably the people that were guarding the calf. And that's why they weren't necessarily as well trained and everything.
So are the Verdant Cars, are they more like trying to think of the right, like they sort of like National Guard, I guess, equivalent, as opposed to being like full on like army dudes?
Yes.
As far as like training.
Yes. Well, let's put it that way. That there are, for the most part, National Guard. There are some full on army dude trained, and those are usually like the captain, the higher ranking officers of the Verdant Cause, and they get sent to the towns to help run the barracks and organize the militias.
Okay.
If Kled had to go to war, would they be sending the Verdant Cause to fight, or do they have something else separate?
So if Kled had to go to war, the Houses of Power here would definitely provide knights and soldiers, and then the Verdant Cause would call in their military trained individuals first, and then they would start subscribing or pulling the militia forces. So those Houses of Powers, Verdant Cause are kind of on the same equal footing, and then the militia would come in. But there's definitely not like a high ranking or anything in the Verdant Cause. Those are like more like the Royal Guard for a house of, let's make up a house, High Garden or something, right? Like if we were going to use like a Game of Thrones reference, you're not going to see them.
Well, it's more to get like a sense of who they're loyal to, just because like the name to me smacks of like a weird cult, and less of like, oh, they're like the police.
Yeah, but you get the understanding. Green. This is like a giant green nation. Kled is the symbol of Kled is just a green background, like a green flag. And the cause is just, there's a saying, you do it for the cause, and that's where it comes from. Which you've heard in your travels, but very, very much not a cult, very much more militaristic.
Very mundane.
Yeah. Other way, south of south. South of south. Yeah, south of south. Here. I guess you're technically right. I think maybe you're actually right. Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Okay. We charge that way.
Yeah, exactly. So, y'all get it to the barracks. You see a lot of people. Y'all approach. Let's see. Go Mika rolling a natural 20 on his perception check. He notices y'all approaching, and kind of waves to y'all, and says, "Kind of busy. What's up? There's, yeah." Yeah. And you
toward the corruption.
The south and the heterogeneity. Grant,
I just figured, we might as well say it's like, hey, dude, fucking Dryad, and she was like, yo, there's fucked up shit in the woods to the south of here, and we're probably gonna look at that.
Grant, with your passive perception, you do see a cart, like a big cart, and a cart, and you see like something is covered and it's large. Give me a nature or just an intelligence check, whatever you want. Meager will be like saying, there was. That is actually all you needed. 10. It's probably maybe they brought the calf's body all the way out here already, and then all of y'all basically hear this like coming from the barracks, and the sounds of some struggling.
Is that the man we
Can I
subdued?
make my way in, just like
Possibly.
put the guy out and just like?
Meeker kind of puts his hand out in front of you, palms your chest, and stops you, Marb. He's like, seriously.
Ooh, acrobatics check against him. Wait, yeah.
Okay. He's not grabbing, he's just trying to stop you. But go ahead. You can try to step around him.
Wait, do I have a better?
He's doing some fucking basketball
Fucking-
ass
yeah.
like cross change up
So,
shit.
I'm gonna do a double switch backflip.
You need to beat a 23.
Then he's gonna fucking drain the 3.
Ooh, 18
Ooh.
plus 5.
Oh,
23.
Tie.
I don't know what.
Tie.
Wait.
So,
Quickly, give me some inspiration.
I need this.
I need this.
are you using? Okay.
I wanted to show you my friend dunk on you. Oh shit.
Marb. When you say what you did in this tent, there are also some people that are not associated with the cause, just maybe like some townsfolk. And one of them, you just kind of hear, it's a female voice, goes, "There they are! Those are the ones that saved us from the monsters!" And then you hear another individual says, "Those weren't our monsters, those were our neighbors, weren't they?" And Meekers kind of looks at y'all, and what? And Marb, you slip by?
Ooh.
And you see Meeker acknowledge the man who was, the group, but the man who said that they weren't my neighbors. What do you mean they were your neighbors? And there's a dialogue between them where it says, well, you know, that was Chris and some of the ranchers from the south. We hadn't seen them, in a few months. And Meekers goes, "Oh, all the way. Oh, the pig ranch. Oh, pig ranchers. Ah." And then, Marb, what are you doing while this is happening? Because you slipped by. There's still got a bunch of people to get by.
Oh fuck. Okay, I go stealthy mode.
Cross change up.
Oh shit.
All right, give me a. You know what? Give me a stealth check to blend in some of the crowd and everything.
Let me try to do it the fancy way.
Okay. So while you're on that,
Okay. So,
Oh,
22.
okay, Marb, you slip in kind of naturally into the comings and goings of the cause members and some of the people that have gathered, and you seem to be able to approach the barracks without being hindered.
Nice.
You flip over them and run it along their heads. Just just full on Jackie Chan shit.
Yeah.
Unstoppable,
out
untouchable.
An air horn out of my air horn pocket and go.
Oh yeah, he's got a pocket for every occasion.
Yeah.
Corbin, what were you gonna do? Oh, I can't hear Corbin. Oh.
I can.
Okay.
I can do once, so I think I can have 3 thaumaturgies going at once. Sure,
Okay.
sure.
All right. Anyway, so while you decide what you're doing, you guys, Smeeker will say, "Well, who all did you see?" And the group will say to the man, the lady, and a couple people that are associated with them. They're like, "Well, yeah, y'all are part of like this group conversation now." And they're like, "Well, there's Chris and John and a couple others." And you see Meeker kind of doing a head count. He's like, "Yep, they're all from down south." And he goes, "What about Simon?" And he said, "No, we didn't see Simon." And then you hear from Meek, and he kind of sees that y'all kind of questioning the way that he's speaking, and he goes, Simon, so sometime back, Simon came across some wealth. We never revealed where it came from, but it was kind of odd being the pig rancher that he is. And, you know, his wife was unremarkable. We don't think she came from a family of wealth.
I was gonna say a savage, Jesus.
Yeah.
You know, she's fine or whatever, but like
I'm all the way across the barracks, but you hear.
He
But then-
sucks, his wife sucks, his kids suck.
But you definitely start to hear like some resentment in Simon's voice, and then like even some of the people start nodding. He's like, Simon didn't fail to flaunt his new acquired wealth. However, anytime merchants were in town, he always made it a point to buy some valuable item, some fine silk or some painting or some wines. He definitely purchased lavishly. I guess one good thing was he did treat his wife well. What was her name? Bree. Yeah, Bree. And then the lady cuts in and says, oh yeah, poor Bree. Getting ill. And Simon had squandered all that wealth that they'd come across. What treatments we tried to provide, and you kind of look at her and she just seems like a normal person, so maybe you get the idea that the community tried to help. What treatments we tried to provide did nothing. And, you know, life, what, has it been a season? Has it been 2 seasons? Yeah, she passed away. Simon was devastated. Meeker goes in, yeah, real devastated. Came to town as a drunkard, blaming everyone, the townsfolk. We even had to lock him up and hold him in a cell until the intoxication passed through his system. He even bit one of our guard members.
He
Bloody
bit him?
idiot.
Damn, hardcore.
So yeah, you got a little bit of backstory. So he was not part of the 5 members that you saw, but it seems like when they're listing the people, everyone else is from the same area. Simon's from down there as well.
Yeah, well, clearly something weird's going on with the people south of here, and the fact that no one has seen a bunch of them in a long time, and there's a blight going around, seems to indicate that whatever we're looking for is down there.
Man, Meeker
So the
goes,
question is, are we going down there to kick some ass? Or...
well, Meeker goes, I can't. I mean, I cannot stop y'all from, if you wish. I've sent word and riders east to Carver to try to see if they're experiencing the same thing. South to Green Hill, and I even sent word to Whitlaw, but I won't hear from them for a few days because of the distance. I mean, the hedge just means someone that isn't trained, right? Just kind of come across it. No, I haven't
heard
heard
of
of
that,
it.
or it could be a little more literal, considering that common isn't first language. She could have literally meant a wizard hanging out in hedges. So, like in the forest, in the trees.
Yeah, I took it as like a nature wizard. So
Mm.
I'm confused
We
too.
all look around and wait, what?
Yeah.
Just saying there are a lot of options here, but again, we know where to look. And we know that magic is involved. And we know that it's a dangerous thing that's going on down there. So I, turning to Meeker, suggest that you send word up the chain of command to let them know that you need more men. And that you need help clearing out the forest, because whatever the problem is, it's clearly not going to go away. And in all likelihood, it's going to get worse.
He kind of grunts at you. I sent word to Whitlaw where we'll get more men if this happens to be occurring elsewhere. It just takes time. It's like 2 days of travel with my best scout, riding day and night. But I agree, we will definitely need help because this ominous squealing is starting to get the locals worried, and we're not allowing merchants to leave. So there's going to be some, anxiety and negativity building up in town. I can't spare people to go look south right now, but I cannot stop y'all.
Wait, have we told you about the double super therapy?
Serious, guys.
Have you considered?
What?
how to capture and or subdue a giant fucking bear pig.
His expression just goes blank and is lost. Doesn't understand.
What?
Explain it like I'll explain it to y'all. Imagine if a bear.
Great. Great.
I think we should help the flower lady and just go south ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh
Is
yeah,
that-
no. I mean, I'm totally fine with that, but I'm also saying that seems like a lot of work. It seems like you kind of need us to do that for you, and it also seems pretty dangerous.
For a good amount of money.
Marb, you're not there.
Oh, that's right.
Looking at Meeker.
And you kind of get. He states it again. He's like, "I cannot stop y'all from going
I'm
south."
not asking you to stop us. Yeah.
Say, I'll see what I can do. Anything else? Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I think I could be convinced to take a lot of haste, really.
Meeker looks at you and says, "If these giant bear pigs are coming, y'all are in as much shit as the rest of the town."
Yeah.
Bye.
I'm gonna just
Why are you
meandering south as I've lost interest in the money talk, so I'm just gonna meander south with my bird.
I'll
Seems
see what
like
I
we
can
work
do.
together.
I'll see what I can do. No promises, but thank you. Please. Good luck. You might want to get your friend who decided to.
He'll be fine, maybe.
I need to do
Again?
investigation.
Damn it.
Maybe.
Marb, okay, give me another to get in the barracks to see if you can get in.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did it? Oh, here.
So to see if you can find where the squeals. It's pretty easy.
Oh, 21.
Okay, so sounds right.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
you're
What was
easily
it?
in. Investigation to find where you need to.
Investigation.
Yeah, you find it. Okay, so yeah, you slip in, you get through, and see in the barracks where they have like a holding cells. There's quite literally not like a swole man that has pig-like features. His face is very swine-like. He's sweaty. He's beat up. He's bleeding all over. But he's there, and he's just.
What are the people around him doing? Is he just like
He's
to a
tied up.
bed?
He's quite literally hog-tied.
Can I approach him and go like, "Hey, you," and see if he like has intelligence or?
When you do the "hey you," the guards notice you because you broke your. Like, what are you doing here? Get! You gotta go. No, and they start escorting you out.
Can I karate chop them in the like Vulcan death grip?
Marb, if you want to try,
Oh, great! I like this.
Actually, We'll
Fuck
look
'em
at
Get him, dude.
Let's see. Okay, can I make a perception check just to see what I can surface notice on the pig guy that's tied up first?
Sure, please. Yeah.
Before I start murdering people.
He's-
22.
What do you mean? What do you mean before? I think that's.
Persuasion?
I think we're in there.
Persuasion
Yeah.
or perception?
Oh, did I do persuasion?
Yeah.
bad.
So what's your 17? What's your perception bonus?
Perception is
5. Yeah, I think it's 5.
plus 5. Yes.
Yeah, I guess that's the same roll. Okay. So you glance over as they start kind of escorting you out. It's simple clothing that's now kind of torn and battered and like ripped because of the rapid expansion of his form. Yeah, he's beat up, and you see him he's struggling against the bindings, and it is like a feral action. That you get. Give me an insight check real quick at advantage.
But does he have purple shorts on? That's the real question.
Ooh, 20.
Okay, so what semblance of humanity is there, Marb? It's gone.
Oh, that's fucked up.
He's
Okay.
a feral swine folk.
Then I just raise my hands and go like, "Ooh, my bad. I was just looking for the bathroom."
Classic. You got him, dude.
Classic.
Everyone's
Yeah.
fooled.
I blame it on the other guy. Meek told me like, "Oh yeah, take a left and a right, then a left at the jail, then go down the stairs, up again, and then a right."
They're not even listening to you anymore. They're shoving you.
Ah, fuck.
So, yeah, Marb, you're out of the room, and I'm assuming you're heading out of the barracks.
Yeah, I just reconvene with the group, and
Right.
I just say like, "Wow, those things that you guys fought, fucked up."
Yeah.
Did you talk to the man? What is he like now?
He is literally a man pig, like no intelligence. Yeah, definitely not double
like
double
a
bear pig.
normal man pig.
Yeah, he's a normal man pig, but
Moderately pig
kind of
man.
fucked up all the intelligence. And then I take my little book out of my book pocket and my bestiary, and I start writing down everything that I perceived about the normal man bear.
Okay, the normal bear. Okay. Sounds good. So, as a group, let's see, Spectre Maker, y'all are gonna head south, and y'all are gonna. I guess, is there anything else you want to do before leaving town? Meeker does tell you how to get to the general area. You just follow the road south, and then eventually you'll see where the ranches start to get further and further apart, and you'll see closer to the woods about 7 or so ranches.
I mean, not to be that guy, but, if Meeker isn't going to cough up for our little expedition, maybe the townsfolk will be a little more helpful.
So are we just walking straight out of town to the south?
That's what I'm saying, is like shopping around, you get a feel for like, hey, whoa, you've got a big pig problem, just saying, like, reinforcements aren't going to be here for a while, and we're here, we could go out and, kill some pig men. I'm not saying it's a shakedown. I'm saying it's a contract. It's a business deal. It's we will go and do this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, it sure would be nice if we had
is there
food
any way
and
I
supplies.
did bump Gustav.
Okay, real quick. So as
1-2, good comeback.
As Gustav is having this discussion with y'all, Gustav, you get a smack on your ass, and you look down, and it's Navari, the mayor. I was rolling, and y'all, he was stealthy as fuck. And she kind of looks up at you. It's like,
damn.
The town will compensate you for your help.
Fantastic. See how easy that was? Yeah, I'll do the same thing. But like, see, Meeker, this is why you're not the mayor of the town.
And then she'll say, Meeker would have had to ask for my approval anyways.
I mean, he
So-
could have. I'm just saying, he could have called you over and saved us a lot of time. Hey, it all worked out.
Have you seen what he's dealing with? And she just kind of...
Yeah, we did see it, and we killed like a bunch of them. So I don't feel like that's a great excuse. Just saying. Oh yeah, totally down.
I don't know, but it'll be double of whatever the bounty for helping the ranchers figure out what's happening to their planes. Perhaps you can go and get free access on me to one of the supply stores or something if you need it. Maybe the barracks can supply you with something afterwards. Please just help our town. I have tons of scared people that I need to keep calm. And you can see Meeker's overwhelmed.
I reach for my writing utensils pocket, and I take out a paper and pen and be like, you got it, and just put it in writing, and we'll make our way to the picks, and quickly look at everyone, like, acknowledging around the group.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
I just need a signature here.
Trust me, and I'll take you to the side, like, trust me, you want your signature. You will not believe the number of times he will try to renege on you. And they're like, oh, wow, thanks for killing that necromancer. Oh, how much was it? Oh, what if I hit you back later?
Nico, the deception or persuasion, whatever you want to try to get her.
Ooh, obviously persuasion.
Okay.
Wait, let me check. Persuasion +5, deception +5. It's pretty much the same.
She rolled a 23 insight.
24!
You didn't have advantage. You got a normal.
Wait, I thought I had advantage on that one.
Why?
Isn't that like dark little dots? No, that's proficiency. Never mind.
Yeah, proficiency. So no, she looks you over and goes, honey, I'm not signing anything. You have my word. Word goes a long way around here. See what we can do. Please help my town.
Shit. Okay, can we get a character token? Because I'm about to fuck some shit up. I just did the same move I did with the forest lady. I just stand in front of her, look her up, and tell her, like, Miss... Oh, shit. I'm very short, too. I'm not that tall.
She's about 2.5, 3 feet tall. Marb, you're about 3.5 feet tall.
Whoa.
Yeah, Marb's pretty small.
Yeah.
Marb's a fucking midget.
I mean, wait, let me
Surprise! I've had platforms.
Wait,
all
are you? Wait, no, Marb. You said you were 5 foot. You're 5 foot even.
Yeah,
you're
Five foot even. She's at like half your height.
I just told her, Miss Major, of this lovely town, me and my lovely group of peeps that we don't have a name yet are gonna do you this
But we will,
favor.
We're workshopping it.
Yeah, obviously, but
She did have
as
to
soon as
jump
we
up.
come back, we expect that favor and courtesy to be returned, or bad things are gonna happen.
She. Are you leaning over? Are you leaning over to her?
No, I'm just standing in front of her, but like staring her in the eye, like. Pew,
Oh, okay.
like
She
you're
starts.
a badass, and I
she
recognize that.
She starts to walk by you, pat you on your hip, and like, you'll be compensated, and starts walking.
Okay.
She's not putting up with you right now. She's got a town that she needs to keep.
I just look at her walk by, and I was like, I like that attitude.
And then and then back here, you just hear her say, "Make her!" And you just kind of hear you hear a grunt.
Got him,
Kick his ass.
And y'all look around, and I mean, Roque is about 300, 400 feet away from y'all already.
Oh shit!
Just,
Eating
Hey man,
poop off
he's the one
ground.
who decided to wander off, so like I don't feel bad.
He's going north too, isn't he? We're gonna go. We're just gonna go start walking.
That's our rock. Which way are you guys going? I don't know. Bye.
Okay. So as a group, y'all head out of town. Y'all follow. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, we need free equipment.
Afterwards, she said. Afterwards.
Oh shit, we got bamboozled. I'm telling you, I'm
You-
literally gonna stab her if this doesn't go well.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Woo, adventure.
All right, cool. Just woo, adventure. All right, so let's go here. All right, so y'all are traveling this way, out of
Get on the
town.
wagon. Oh, too late.
And y'all eventually end up like on the very bottom, like of this area. I'm just gonna like move your token so you can see like it's right on this cusp here where the woods and the ranch area end.
Okay.
It takes y'all maybe about an hour to get there. How are y'all traveling? Quickly? Is Marb leading y'all? Tracker? What's the plan?
Non-stop, full sprint in all our gear.
I've got Pebble flying.
We're fast traveling.
Kind of ahead of us. Just kind of scouting ahead.
We're riding Pebble.
We're all riding Pebble.
I have a. What is that? It's not a equipment. It's a trait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, natural explorer. We can go like unencumbered. No, it's not unencumbered. We don't get slowed down.
Oh, you can go stealthy at a normal pace.
That's
Yeah.
what it is. And difficult terrain doesn't slow us down. That's what it
Okay.
is.
Well, you're following the Mason byway. You might be jumping so point because Marb, you're going to be guiding everyone. Give me a survival check with your bonuses. So
But
I think you got to do it at advantage, and if you have proficiency in it, you get a double proficiency in your survival.
I
Roll
don't have
guidance
proficiency
for
on
this.
survival.
Okay, so add a d4 on top of that. So 13 d4.
If you let me touch you. If you don't let me touch you, then you don't get it.
Damn it, fine.
14.
14.
No, you don't let me touch you this time, then it was just.
I have.
I like
skill
give you a
in,
fist bump and like. Pew.
Gustav, you can help as well. since
Yeah,
you're trained.
so I'm pretty sure I have training in survival.
Okay.
Do you want me to just do a normal roll or just?
Yes, you are normal because he gets advantage because he's on his favorite terrain right now.
Gotcha.
Also, as part of my natural explorer,
Hey, 16 is pretty
I
good.
remain alert to danger. So if there's
Perfect.
something coming,
All right. So, as it seems to be natural, Gustav get in the front and are working together to navigate. The first 30, 40 minutes of the trail, you do not see any of these giant man bear, double bear, whatever you're calling them, pigs. But then you get to the point where you start seeing the ranches get thinner and thinner apart, and you take a left or you take a turn towards the wood section and you travel, and then eventually y'all come upon it depends. Let's see what y'all come upon. I gotta roll. All right. Y'all come upon a ranch. Let me move y'all's, and I will give y'all vision. So it should be all blank for y'all right now, I believe.
yep.
Okay. Yeah, fog.
Darkness.
Yeah. Just gotta zoom out so I can get my appropriate. As y'all are traveling, you do notice that nature doesn't seem to be in any odd shape or form, but then eventually you guys do come on one of these ranches that you were mentioned. God damn it, fog tool, work for me here. Reveal area, there we go. Yeah, it's lagging when I try to pull the window. There you go. There you go. Cool. So, as you guys approach, luckily y'all were guided safely and you didn't roads, paths. You see before you a ranch, neglected with shingles missing, like gaps caused by missing teeth. The structure looks sad, and scanning the surrounding area, the fences and what looks like a supply shed lies in ruins. Widening your perspective, the trees are all leafless and sagging. The grass is miscolored, and there is an acrid scent carried by the breeze. Sure. You and Allegretto kind of walk over to one of the trees.
Can I like take like the opposite direction, just like so that we meet in the middle, just like looking for like clues or something, or tracks, anything. If any creatures or people have been around this ranch recently.
Sure. Give me a second to try to grab your. I'm just on the layer, and then I will.
Marb,
There
do
you
you
go.
slip away when you split off? Do you split off like stealthily, or do you like let us know that you're gonna go scout around?
Yeah. So if you guys are going like let's say like on the left, I just go like, no, I'll check the right and just like start going the other way.
Yeah, let me go grab
Like,
a.
I'll give you
I
another
just say out
fist
loud.
bump and tell you stay safe. Give you another guidance since you're off on your.
And I go, my man, and go up my way.
Yeah.
Yo, my man.
All right. Let me. I'm just porting a pebble over here real quick.
Well, while everybody's poking around, can I start my ritual for detect magic?
Absolutely.
Oh,
All
thank
right.
God! I thought you were just gonna walk into the house on your own.
Can I start?
Go look at that house.
I want to go dig up some graves and see what happens.
Just want to tempt fate real quick.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm assuming Davis, you call Allegretto over to you, and I'll put your weight 1, 2, 3. Give it a push pretty easily. It kind of just slumps over, falls. The roots come through, and you see that same like sickly root system. This one doesn't have any of like the pimple that was described as in the previous tree, but it's definitely a dying, if not dead, tree.
I goopified.
You take a blade to it and try to cut into the bark a little bit. All right, yeah. So you take your dagger. You kind of part the bark open, and there is a little bit of the ooze, but not nearly as much. It's not like just a little bit kind of coats like the tip of your dagger. Yeah. And that smell of like that acrid smell and that little bit of like that rotten fish smell kind of whiffs up. So Gustav, while Marb is scouting ahead or saying, what are you up to, sir?
I think I'm happy to let other people do the investigating, and I'm
Okay.
just keeping an eye out to make sure that no one sneaks up on us,
Perfect.
at least to the best of my ability.
Same.
All right, cool.
Because
Yeah, I'll keep it-
I'm basically expecting that we're gonna get jumped at some point.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
how do the boars sound? Does it sound closer? Sound the same?
While you were traveling down this way, you heard less and less of it.
Oh.
The boar sound.
I don't know if that's
Gustav-
good or bad.
Gustav,
Well,
and
bad.
Grant?
Then we start seeing a plume of smoke coming from the building.
No plume of smoke. Give me a perception check. Keeping watch.
Okay.
And then, Roque, you're
Perception.
doing your ritual to cast detect magic.
7, not so great.
Okay. Oh, let me get some music playing for y'all. Apologies. No, that's too happy. That is too happy.
So soothing. Guys, let's find out where the corruption is. It's like, oh, so relaxing.
Not load.
There we go. A little bit better. All right. What was your perception, Grant? I don't see it rolled.
Sorry, I'm refreshing. I'm
Okay.
refreshing roll 20.
That's fine. That's
I'm
fine.
also not getting the music. Makes me sad.
It's very soft, yeah. So, Gustav, you have, you're per se.
Maybe
keeping
I'm just
watch.
distracted because it smells bad. I don't know.
Yeah, you're keeping watch. You're kind of like digging your blade into the dirt, just seeing. And when you do, the grass is dried and dying. And Grant, you scan and listen. You don't see any motion. You don't hear anything. It's pretty eerily silent. In fact, you kind of look. There's no birds, no little critters, and when you look at the shed, you just kind of get the feeling that It's it's patched up, it's boarded up, it's probably not been taken care of. You do see, like, again, some of the fences are fallen over, but you don't see any motion or anything. A little bit of time passes, and Roque, your ritual finishes. Your eyes light up, and you. What are you looking at? Like, where's your field of vision? Are you investigating anything, or
Just kind of looking at the house.
okay? Oh, the shed, or the ranch. The ranch. You look at the ranch.
The shed by the house.
Oh, okay. The shed by the house. Nothing magical picks up. You actually give me an investigation, just to do it for the general area. D20 plus for you. You're wire smart. 3.
I follow him closely as he wanders off.
Okay. 17. No, there's nothing magical, nothing too crazy. You do see maybe some of those rut marks in the ground, which Marb, when you were scouting, it had to be were able to convey this information. But you do see some marks in the ground, similar to how you saw them back up north at the Ranch 44, and Roque, you do kind of lean over and you kind of reach in the ground and you see a familiar bristle of thick hair. And it doesn't radiate any magic. You have 10 minutes, so would you like to go anywhere else? Look at anything?
Yeah, just kind of slowly wander up towards the actual ranch house, kind of looking around.
Okay, so as you start wandering towards the ranch, I know Grant is going to be kind of following you. Marb, what are you doing? And
so I just loop around the ranch, and I'm guessing I saw some tracks.
Yeah, you see some boot tracks. You see some, you can make out our pig tracks. You see normal things. You do, Marb,
Can I tell how fresh they are? Like how recent? Because the place, or just from the picture, it looks very abandoned.
Yeah, it's been probably a little while, since maybe a week or two at the freshest is your best guess. And Roque and Marb, while y'all get closer to the ranch, that smell gets a little bit more pungent, gets a little bit more strong. At one point, Roque, when you're kind of walking through like the front, or not through the front, but by the front, you kind of just instinctively look inside, and you kind of get this slight little glow coming from like somewhere in the distance in there. I mean, it's not like dark, but only so much light is naturally making it in, and it just seems like part of the ground just kind of shimmers just a little bit.
Okay, can I investigate that?
Magical.
Are you gonna go in by yourself?
No.
Are you? So yeah, you guys kind of.
I mean, I found something interesting, so absolutely.
I grab him by the shell, like, wait, no, not by yourself, no, wait.
No, there's
I shoot an arrow from the other side of the ranch that lands in front of him.
Understood. We
You
are
gotta
not.
go check it out.
We are not abandoning everyone else. We are letting them know before we go inside.
Okay. It is quite dark in there.
I will wait impatiently, kind of bouncing up and down.
All right.
With excitement.
You got a bouncing turtle.
Yeah.
I call out to the others. He sees something inside.
All right.
And then,
Okay, I hear that and convene.
Grant, it's pretty dark in there as well.
Yeah, I guess I will light up my shield.
Perfect.
It's like,
Yeah.
all right, behind me, silly wizard, silly whatever, silly sage.
Silly sage. Let me stop. You walk in. It's pretty neglected and empty in there. But there is certainly, it's damp in here. Everybody that's approaching, which I assume is everyone at this point, please give me perception checks.
Ooh, perception.
And I say to Roque, which way do we go? And I
Ooh,
point my shield.
25.
Marb natural 20 for total 25. Gustav is probably reconnecting real quick.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's all good.
Also, just just cast light on my my staff.
Okay, so y'all have good light sources.
Got it.
And then
perception
whoever
again.
asks me which way to, I'll kind of point in the direction I see the shimmer and.
Yeah, just perception inside as all of y'all approach the entrance.
I also like
We're doing the Scooby Doo. We're all like stacked up super close together right now. We're taking one step at a time.
single file.
Y'all are good.
Mhm.
Marb, you. All of y'all rolled fairly decent. So, Marb, you definitely see this, but just generally as the group, the interior lights up. Oh boy. Okay. Inside the ranch, you see defunct and mutilated corpses of multiple plains cows in various states of decomposition and bloat, partially submerged in pools of unidentifiable liquid. The stench is awful. The ground is wet and soft. Marb, as you focus your vision, from a distance, you kind of inspect one of the bloated half bone, half it seems to be sloughed off, and which are like kind of like dug in to the ground. There are like ruptures in the flesh of the creature, as if something forced its way out.
Oh, from the inside. Whoa.
Yeah.
This is the main house too, right? This is the people house.
This is one of the ranches, like the barn ranch, like off to the side. Like I'll approach first. Yeah, with your perception 14, you don't see anything really crawling around. Marb, as the group kind of walks forward, in the pools, you see a little bit of just the surface is not completely steady. There's like maybe something swimming around in there, or maybe the tension of the water is reverberating to your footsteps. But because you rolled so high, you kind of know, well, no, the ground is soft. Why would it be shaking? It should be absorbing y'all's footsteps. So, what would you like to do?
I quickly just like whisper, but really hard, like stop, and like trying to like expand it. And I tell them, look at the goop.
Mm-hmm.
Is definitely not reacting to our footsteps.
So
some, wonky goop over there.
Nice. So the goop itself is mostly like water, right? It is very brackish, murky, and gross, but it is also stained by old blood and viscera and whatever else is in there. Anyone who's trained in investigation, you could give me an investigation at a distance if you wish. Also, what is Pebbles doing this time?
What is investigation? No.
What is Pebble doing this time? Pebbles just sitting with me still.
Okay. If you wish, okay, natural 9s. Okay, nice. Anyone else trained in investigation?
Nope.
All right.
Sorry, sir. Too dumb.
I'm a big old dumb. Yep.
Okay.
How do you know if you're trained in something?
It'll have a dot in it. It'll say that you're proficient in it. So, sorry, trained and proficient. It's interchangeable. It's old talk versus new talk.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No.
Okay. Allegretto, Al, you kind of see that motion that Marb pointed out, and you slowly approach the pool. You draw your rapier, and you just kind of carefully poke the water. Nothing comes out, but you do see some of that motion. And then you kind of like stab in it and kind of flick your, kind of like as if you want to like try to see if you can flick something out of the water. Mm-hmm. And what you guys get to see is...
Beholder!
Shit.
There.
It's a goop monster.
I wish there was like quick commands. Select. Take off a DM's layer. You know what I mean? Just kind of...
Just a ditto.
There. Kind of.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, gross.
Can I jump?
Is that like a tapeworm?
That
It
is how we call it that. Sure.
It is definitely what you see is what you see before you. It is a snake-like, worm-like creature roughly the. Oh, this one's like this is a very zoomed up picture. It's probably about the size of your hand. It's of that purplish flesh color. You don't see any eyes. It's just wriggling and on the ground now that you flipped it out of the water, and it seems to be trying to get back to the water itself.
I immediately try to shoot it.
All right, give me an attack roll.
Where's my plus attack 7? Okay.
Are you 7 already? Damn.
For my
You just
longbow,
pull out
yeah.
your bow and shoot it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some weird worm shit started moving. Is there no attack rolls in the core stats maybe?
I would just
weapons, maybe.
I haven't set up like your sheets. That's on you guys to do that. Yeah. So Marb, for you it'd be D20 plus 7 to hit.
Just a D20 plus 7. Okay.
Yes, sir.
12 plus 7, 19.
He has the archery fighting style. You knot your your arrow, and as Al is kind of just looking at it, it whizzes by his right ear, makes contact with the worm, and you hear this. And
My man.
yeah, and it seems to be skewered and not moving anymore.
Sweet. I like approach it, like grab my arrow and kind of like lift it up, so I don't have to like physically touch it.
Okay. It's dripping this very dark purple ichor. And it's dead. None of y'all, I'm assuming anyone can give me a nature arcana, see if you recognize this thing.
Yeah, I will for sure. I'm curious.
Any idea what this is, Roque?
Probably not.
All right, Davis, you have no clue. You've never seen anything. Al, unfortunately, nope, nothing.
You said it's the size of a hand, right?
Roughly, right? Like it's like from middle finger to like, the end of your hand, right? So your arrow basically like almost just split it in two where you shot it, right? Like almost kind of just ruptured it. But there's just enough flesh where it's actually skewered.
Will it fit in like type of herbalism kit vial?
No. You'd have to hack this thing up or something. I don't see Marb for Arcana or Nature. D20 plus 7 if Arcana.
Oh, me?
No. I'm talking Marb.
A rock?
No, Marb. It's Rock. Sorry, I said Marb. I'm sorry.
I did an
I'm a big
Arcana.
old
It came up as 8.
As 8? Okay. None of y'all have ever seen anything.
Okay. I go. Well, anyone has like a satchel or something where we can pack this shit up?
I don't want to touch it. I am not touching it. That is all.
You want to smell it to see if it smells like the goo? It doesn't necessarily have that.
It's not so much that he wants to smell it; it's that he needs to smell it.
No.
Let me just get my face in there. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Look at that smooth.
It's gross. It's gross as hell, my man. Yeah.
It's gross, but no, it is not that. It's definitely offensive to the nostril, but it is more on the sense of it. You know when you this is gonna sound kind of gross, but you know like when you like hack something up from like it's like stuck in between your teeth and you like pick it out and then you somehow get that scent of like it's something that's been sitting in your mouth for a while. It's like that. It's just blacky and gross. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. No, we
experience.
I regret that, but also I regret nothing. So, just really conflicting emotions here.
Grant, while they're like smelling this skewered worm, you just let your senses kind of take in the surrounding, and there are at least 6 or 7 of these, and each of them have various plains cows just kind of thrown in there, floating, bloating, decomposing.
There's 6 or 7 what?
Like these like dugout pools within inside this ranch.
Oh. 1 sec. I'll be right. One second.
Yeah.
How big is the place that we're in? Can we see like all sections of it?
Yeah, it's big enough that when y'all are inside and with 2 light spells going, for the most part, let's say it's about 80 feet across. It's a pretty big ranch. For the like 80 feet by 80 feet. It's pretty much all lit out there. The corners are not lit up because y'all are more in like the center section. But you guys definitely get the sense that nothing is like in here with you except for these things. The smell is terrible because of all. That's what I was going to get to. So yeah, that's what I was about to get to. So Roque, while you see kind of Grant kind of like scanning the area, and you just instinctively start scanning because you were so focused on the pool. You look, and every one of these pools just slightly lights up. The magic of it is you can't pinpoint it. It's something different. You're kind of new to this in general, but it doesn't like. It's the closest thing would be like to transmute magic, but it's still not completely transmutation. I need whoever would like to. Just tell me what you guys would like to do. I mean, you can investigate around. You can dig around.
I'm just gonna put the worm in a bag and kind of like tie it up to whatever pack I have, and like very carefully so it
Okay.
doesn't touches anything else or spills out.
Sure. You have 1 mystery worm in your inventory.
Ooh. And
I'm
then
gonna mention to everybody that that there is some magic that I don't understand from the pools.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna send Pebble to just kind of circle around outside just to keep watch for us.
Roque, do you see it when you
magic
look at...
and we don't understand it? Awesome.
Yes.
awesome.
Roque, do you see it when you look at the worm? Does the worm look magical or whatever the hell Marb has?
No, it seems to be the pools themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Roque, go ahead and give me actually Allegretto, you too, because you're in tune this. Give me our Arcana checks. Y'all can either assist one another, or one of you can assist them to give advantage, or y'all can both roll separately.
I'm gonna assist.
cool. All
right. 18. Okay, that's speaking with Garant Roque. It's not so much. It is that the pools are magical. You start kind of looking at the position of where the plains cows are put in, and just how the pools seem to be dug. And you kind of take the end of your staff and you kind of move it in the water, and you see there's dozens of these worms in one of these pools. And you go to another one and you do the same motion, and there's like more. And then you are sitting there and thinking, and it kind of, these might have been like spawning pools of some sort. And maybe the plains cows, you're putting the pieces together with your intelligence that maybe the plains cows were used as maybe incubators, and that the worms were eating their way out.
Oh, horrifying.
And then they would fall in these pools. But as to like what the purpose of these worms are, you still don't know.
Can I collect a sample of the pools too?
Are you going to try to reach in?
Too risky.
No, I mean, you can. You take a vial from one of your kits.
Let me check my equipment. Yeah, I take a... Where was that healer's kit with counter? Perfect.
Okay.
And oh no, I fucked it up. So I grab a vial, and then with my, can I see what's in my thieving tools?
I would say you don't have to worry. You have, I mean, you have a few pieces of equipment that you can kind of grab and.
Yeah, I have some pliers in my thieving tools, so just
Okay.
so I don't have to physically reach in there, just kind of like screw it
Okay.
up.
All right. So as you reach in there, what is? Let's see. Oh yeah, that's a natural 17, definitely. As you reach in there, the water, you get the sample of the water, and one of these worms kind of slithers out of the water towards your hand, and it grazes, it like rubs up against you and goes back down, and as that happens, you feel this tingling in your hand, and you look down, and there are 4 little teeny tiny little worms that are starting to like dig into your hand. What do you want to do?
I go, shit! And I turn to the group.
I was gonna say, yeah. Step 1, scream. Step 2, scream some more.
And then, let's see. Ooh, that's badass. Yeah. I just like, I'm freaking out. I just go like,
my arm.
shit, and keep pointing at it. And like, and I take out a knife.
Up, fam.
Someone cut it off. And then like, just like. You're
All
pretty
right.
good at this.
Okay. So as these worms are digging into Marb's hands, he's got 4 of them. I need whoever's going to try to assist him to do a medicine check to try to remove them before they burrow into his hand.
Well, I have like my ad out. Can I like take out?
Whoever's acting, go.
I do not have proficiency in medicine, so I probably should not help.
So Roque.
Oh, wait, can I do it myself? Let me roll medicine too.
Okay, so Roque, you get over there and you reach for the hand and you start to stabilize the hand, and you grab one of these worms and you pinch it and you pull and you get 1 off. Marb, what are you doing?
So I go, shit, and I take out a tinderbox.
Oh, okay.
Go like, well, I'm gonna go hardcore, and then I just like, what is it?
You're gonna like strike the flint?
Yep. There's clothes soaked in oil, so I put it up there and strike the flint, lit it on fire.
Okay, one second, because this is gonna take you.
Oh shit!
Oh, you're lucky. They're not digging any further. Okay, yeah. So go ahead. Roque's got your hand kind of stabilized. You managed to.
What do I roll? Anything?
Medicine
to
check.
Fire?
Medicine check.
Medicine check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 11.
Wow. Roque, because you're there looking at it, you see that the fire does the thing, and they start to curl up, bloat, and pop. And no worms manage to get inside of Marb, as far as you know.
Woo!
Lucky bastard. Lucky bastard.
I look at Roque and like pat him in the shell and tell him.
Roque's still holding one of these, also. Like he's got like pinched between the fingers.
Ooh, and I
yeah,
go.
I just decided I don't actually want this, so you can just set it on fire.
I just want to thank him. I tell him to put it in the little vial with the liquid I have, so someone can, I don't know, inspect it later. Just like put it in here. I don't want to see it anymore.
Well, why do you know? So Marb, or not Marb, Roque, are you putting it in the fire, or are you putting it in the vial?
I'll put it in the vial and be done with it. Gross.
You guys definitely learned that these things don't like fire.
Ooh. Then I immediately turn and say like, we're burning this whole ranch to the ground, right?
I like fire.
I like that plan.
It's
I'll throw some
abandoned
fireballs.
anyways, right?
It's abandoned. There's no other forms of life. Y'all have. I will say, you guys did find maybe, possibly, what's been happening to the plains cows that have gone missing.
Is this Simon's ranch? Is that what? I can't remember.
You don't know. You went in the direction of it.
Oh, I see.
There's no like sign that says Simon's Ranch, but
Can I
Wait, but
fireball one of the pools just to see if the whole pool will light off, or if it's
yeah, you shoot a fire. You definitely. I mean, I'm not gonna make you do the attack. You shoot it. There's a little poof. You hear as some of these worms start to pop. You do see the pool start to rile and wiggle and writhe, and then now these larger worms are starting to like crawl out of the pool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh dear God.
I'm not good with it, guys. I made a mistake here.
Uh-huh. All right.
The worms.
Some of the worms are gonna start coming out. That whoever is helping with the torch, if you're doing a torching, just give me like an attack roll with. Just give me a d20 plus either your strength or you're not proficient with an improvised weapon, and this would be.
I recast light on the ceiling to try and light up the whole area.
Okay, Grant, you look up and you see like a support column going across, and you're just like kind of focus on it, and you get the light, and now you see that a couple of these worm pools are starting to seethe and bubble over, and they're starting to crawl on out, and it's the larger hand-sized worms that are starting to come, and they're swarming. You're in a ranch.
Cool.
Give me an investigation.
Ooh, investigation check. Oh, I'm pretty stupid. 10.
Okay, there's hay. I mean, this is a ranch. It is damp in here, but you might be able to. Okay. I have napkins.
Get him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm out. I don't like worms.
Because I already have my Tinder kit out. I like grab an arrow, wrap like whatever Tinder, and
Okay, give me this. I'll allow it. Okay, yeah. It takes you a moment. Well, you're like the last one to come out, Marb.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's
I
getting out.
just want to like shoot a Hail Mary inside or at like the barn to like create fire by the door so the worms can't pursue us.
So yeah, the left corner is now ablaze based off just throwing the torch, and there happened to be enough dry hay in there that it's starting to catch fire. Marb, when you're leaving, you just kind of set your arrow, light it, and you just kind of shoot it into the frame of the door towards the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And it just starts slowly burning. You hear the wood start to blister and crackle, and within we all start running away, backing up, and then within a minute or two, you see black plumes of smoke, and his thing will be consumed in flame relatively soon. It's a wooden barn.
Yeah, we did a team.
The swarm was moving extremely because so good job, guys. So you went to the bar.
You burned a house.
You burned a.
The town is saved.
We got samples.
Yeah, no, they did. That was. I don't think Roque. No, because Roque saw it, and I don't know if he actually verbalized it, but he did see. No, sorry, it was Grant.
I didn't go in. No, none of us went inside.
Oh, okay.
The bird, Roque saw through Pebble.
That's right.
None of us went inside the fog other than the bird.
That's right. So nothing. Sorry, no, y'all actually didn't go after. Now that I remember, you specifically never ran into the cloud and bumped
straight
into
out
it.
of the tent,
Exactly.
out of town.
Yeah.
I thought I did visit the calf.
You did, but it was still foggy. Yeah, and
it was still foggy when I was there. Correct. Yeah.
Nothing bursted out. This was what you saw was the best that you could tell, Roque, was that someone ripped something out. Like they cracked its chest open, and that's different. What's left here is you can go. You still haven't necessarily found Simon's location and Simon's individual in question. Y'all went to one of the ranches, and if you would like to continue looking around, y'all might be able to go that way.
Cool.
Future?
That looked
Excellent.
different from what was in here, though. From what I remember, I didn't get a good look, but
That doesn't explain where these giant
Things are
boars
coming.
are coming from. Still, I don't understand.
I've had Pebble kind of flying around. Can I look through and see if he's found anything of interest in the?
Are you gonna try to look through his vision, or are you? Okay, so Roque, you take a moment. You're getting a little bit more familiar with your Pebble, and you shift your vision into Pebble as he's flying around. He's making a few circles around, and in the distance, about 500, a fair distance, you do see a homestead that's sitting by itself. So because he hasn't, I imagine, Roque, do you tell anyone that you're doing this?
No, I just kind of go into it and.
Yeah.
Do you have this? Do you sit down? Do you plop down? Do you fall face forward? Or are you just standing there
No,
with your head like tilted back?
I always sit down for any ritual or switching with familiar. I would sit down first.
Okay. So Roque quickly sits down, and then you just kind of see him close his eyes.
No.
He's got his monitor inside of his shell. Where
It's a drone. It's not a real bird. It's just a drone.
You'd have to go over and knock on his shell to talk to him and shit.
Nobody's home.
So yeah, while Roque sits down, if y'all like say hello to him, no response. He's just focusing. Roque, and like I said, what you see maybe a homestead quite a while away, and while the bird every once in a while Pebbles loops back, you see this giant column of smoke and fire from the ranch that y'all have now set ablaze. And and what y'all hear is you hear like thousands of the little popping and squealing. Y'all have gone fucked up a bunch of worms.
Hell yeah, they deserve.
Well, that seems like that's probably a good thing.
So Roque, would you like to shift your vision back?
Yeah, so I'll shift back and I'll be like, "Hey guys, there's a homestead just a little ways away, and Pebble didn't really see anything else. I don't know if we want to continue to investigate, but."
Wait, Roque, are you seeing through Pebble's eyes at will now?
Yeah, he's my buddy.
All right.
All right.
It's yeah.
So with that information, let me see. Y'all did this very nicely. I am impressed. I'm gonna just shift y'all down. If you scroll down, you'll see the next screen. You should see a homestead that's very decrepit. Are y'all approaching it quickly, slowly? How?
Banging hammer on shield.
Just asking. It does kind of, because his is more like for extended travel, like when you go for a long time. Okay, so.
Banging spear on shield.
Alright, perfect. Yeah, okay. So y'all, it takes y'all like 10-15 minutes to walk over that direction. As you approach the homestead, this is what you see. The homestead seems to have collapsed inward on itself somewhat, like a loaf of bread taken out of the oven too soon. The roof sagging and the shutters smashed and barely hanging. Rot has taken to the foundation, and there are visible holes of various size in the wall. Makeshift boards are hammered as shoddy attempts at repair. The door swings open and shut with the wind with a horrible, high-pitched squeal. The grass grows wildly, and there are visible ruts marking the surrounding area with scum-filled stagnant waters. Oh, so Davis, you walk all the way up, and in one of the vertical columns, you see a carved in it a heart, and it says S.E and B.E.
Who?
Give me an
Wait,
intelligence.
you said S, like for
S?
Simon S?
There we go. Yeah, Marb figures out. There we go.
Oh, I'm.
Yeah. Marb. Yeah. It's still enough. Yeah, you use S. Simon. Simon. Okay. Yeah. So the door again, like the wind kind of picks up a little bit, and the door, and then slams shut.
Yeah, I do a quick loop around for recent tracks or anything.
All right. Interesting. Okay. Marb, go ahead and branch free from the group and give me a. Are you doing it quick? Are you doing it quickly? Are you doing it cautiously?
No, I can still detect danger, right?
It's.
Wrestling?
I mean, in a sense, kind of, yeah. So, but remember that that natural explorer stuff is like when you're traveling with the distance, unless if it says something specific solo. But I'll allow it. So go ahead and give me a perception check.
Well, it says like even when you engage in other activities like blah blah or tracking, you remain alert to danger. So
Okay.
I'll do it slowly.
Okay, cool. So yeah, if you're doing it slowly, give me follow with a perception. This is close enough to the forest where you can get your benefits.
21.
Nice. Okay, Marb, as you go around the corner, you kind of before you even see it, you just crunching sound of, and you peer around the corner, and there is a massive, like, hunched over, grotesquely bloated humanoid figure. And
do I recognize the noises as the ones that the guy in prison did, or the?
No, this is that you hear the sound of like something like gnawing and chewing and gorging itself.
Oh shit!
Man.
Actually,
So the other side of the house.
Is there anything that I can do to alert the without just like bringing attention?
It doesn't seem to have noticed you, so you could.
Ooh, okay, so I like stop immediately in my tracks and then start backing out like as stealthily as I can towards the group. Like,
give me another stealth check.
One step at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, please, gods. Ooh, 17.
Okay, let's see. It's 10, not at advantage.
10.
Yeah, let's see if it notices you. Yeah. Well, it definitely doesn't notice you as it rolls natural. It's just busy crunching bone, eating something. So Marb, you make your way back around the back of the house.
Okay.
Or the front of the house now.
I grab like the first person that I have around me, like David's like, yo, troll. Is it a troll? I guess I don't know.
You don't know.
Giant blob thing right around the corner. Like I'm trying to whisper it, but kind of like get everyone's attention. Like giant blob monster around the corner. Like be quiet or don't spook him.
Okay. So, all right.
Follow.
Everyone's gonna motion around. Okay. So, for the sake, so what are you guys going as one group or both? Is two groups branching around the house? How is your formation going to be approaching this?
Can I do a quick whatever roll to see how stable the house is? Because you said it was kind of on it, but is there any height advantage that I can climb on?
Yeah, go ahead and survival check on the house.
Ooh, survival check.
Grant, Roque, Al, Gustav.
Ooh, 18 plus 3, 21.
You put your weight on it, Marb, and you're like, it's stable, but you probably don't want to risk it.
Okay, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sticking with the pack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just hang out a little ways behind everyone.
You all basically see hunched over. You don't know. It's back turned towards you. Just, it's got to be, even though it's hunched seating, it's got to be 8-9 feet tall, just in its hunch position. So God knows how big it is if it stands up. Meaty hands reaching. It seems to be ripping and pulling at something, and it seems to be gorging itself on something. While y'all are passing the house, when you get close to it, there is definitely a smell of mud, manure, rot. It's just this offensive bouquet of aromas.
Oh shit. I would like to do a couple of things. Can I cast a hunter's mark on the troll kind of looking thing? Preemptively.
You can, but Marb, you know that usually when you call upon your gifts, that things tend to sense it. They have so yes, you can, but you might want to coordinate something.
Okay. Then the other thing is, can I do long strider on myself to give me extra speed?
Well, I think both of them concentration, or is one of them concentration? Check your spells. Yes. While you're doing your prep, Gustav, what would you like to do?
Well, ideally, I feel like since we know things around here don't seem like fire, I feel like fire would probably be a useful tool since this thing is very large. However, I don't have any fire.
Mm-hmm.
So, how much noise is this thing making while it's eating or whatever? Is it making enough noise that I can whisper safely back to the group?
You believe you can, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think Gustav will just say, does anyone have fire? I have a feeling we're going to have to set this thing on fire.
I can throw a firebolt at it.
Firebolt's good.
I mean, we could try talking to it. Do we know that it's bad?
Did you look at it?
Oh my god, I was going to say the same.
Sure.
That thing is giant and horrible, and it's eating something gross.
Something that smells gross.
Well, what if it's eating some of those super bears?
Whoa, plot twist.
Okay. So, readying yourself, I guess. Marb, you're readying yourself. Roque, I'm assuming you're readying yourself.
Doesn't say it requires concentration.
Nice. Okay, then yes, you can pre-cast Long Strider on yourself, Marb. Get it ready, and then let me make sure. Long Strider spell, 1 hour duration, touch. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no concentration. Okay, cool.
Is it dark in the house that we're all hiding beside that stinks?
Yeah. There's no torchlight, no candlelight.
Okay, can I hand Pebble the flower that the lady gave me?
Sure.
And then cast light on the flower and have Pebble fly into the house? So we can
Ooh, nice.
He doesn't seem to notice any Pebble flies in the house.
Okay, so using that light, can we see? Because I just from the smell of my guys, like there could be stuff hiding in the house on us. It's just kind of peek in.
So you guys can't see too much because it's like the shutters are kind of boarded up and everything. Shift your vision into Pebble.
Yeah.
All right. So you kind of stick the end of your staff into the ground to give you something to support yourself, and you let your senses shift into pebbles. And what you see is inside, it is as if a tornado had ripped through the place. Furniture, dishes, books, bedding, various knickknacks. Everything is thrown around in a discordant mess. The air is surprisingly hot and heavy, muggy, which you can sense through Pebble. The stench of mud, manure, blood, and rot all assault Pebble's little nostrils. Peering, there is some light that is able to get through some of the natural holes in the ceiling and roof and everything. Can you give me, and I'll give you, I think I have the stats and everything. Can you give me a perception or investigation check for Pebble? If you roll a d20, I'll give you the proper numbers. Pebble actually has advantage on sight. Nice. Okay. So definitely perception, definitely +4. So total 18. Yeah, 18 total. When Pebble's flying around, you catch on the walls, there's scrawlings, like mad scrawlings of like maybe glyphs, maybe symbols, maybe imagery, but you need to get in there and check it out.
Okay.
But
you do not. He just sits down on the ground as we're getting ready to start fighting.
You do not see. Pebble does not see anything living inside of there.
Ooh, okay.
Or anything moving or anything like that. It's a fucking disheveled mess.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll shift back and just to whoever's standing next to me, be like, guys, it doesn't seem like there's anything alive in there, but there definitely looks like there could be like magic or runes or something, and I'd like to go look at.
Okay.
Well, can't now, yeah.
All right. Perfect. So your vision shifts back. I'm assuming you call Pebble back to you. Dismiss the light spell. Pebble lands on your shoulder. I guess, Al, is there any pre-prep you want to do?
Did you say earlier the short?
Did I say what? Sorry, you were breaking up.
When we did a short rest earlier, did we get
yes.
slot back?
No. That's a feature that was.
You can.
So you would get your. I don't think you got anything back on a short rest.
I had full health too.
Yeah. So you're good. Right.
No, I just draw my weapon.
All right. So Al draws his weapon ready. Gustav gets his blade ready. Roque, you were told something about fire. Marb, you're holding your long strider to be ready to cast it on yourself, and then to put your hunter's mark on the creature. Grant, I'm assuming hammer and shield out ready.
Yep.
All right. If y'all want to, I guess let's roll initiative and see what y'all do.
Should we try and talk to it?
I'm gonna if you want to.
Just walk out there. Hello, friend. No, I'm good.
All right. Go ahead and select your tokens. Roll initiative. Pebble acts on your turn, Roque. So keep that in mind. And I can help you run it in case you have any questions.
Yep.
Hooray. That's fine. I probably wanted to go later in the round anyway.
Oh, I got a 4.
Natural 1, though?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me look at this guy's initiative. Oh, man. He rolled so well. And he's got a -1. Just name it block. Grant, you...
0.
Oh. Yeah, those need to go. Yeah, those are from the previous session, right?
How do you do that?
Oh, select your token. Go ahead. Select your token.
Mm-hmm.
Click roll initiative. Oh, on your sheet. Oh, but I got you because you didn't do it that way. Never mind. I got you. I got you. Marb, I'm just literally gonna put 1 because you're rolling.
Whoa, rude. I don't even get my bonus.
You do, but it's just fun to. No, I'm kidding. You get your 4.
I mean, I am gonna go last either way.
Yeah. All right. So
what if there are extra monsters that come in? They roll like a 5.
Oh my gosh.
So here we go. So as it happens to be, with preparation comes wisdom. Grant, your old bones are ready to go. Do you want to talk to this thing? It has not noticed. Fixated. Assuming.
It'd be problematic if I just walk out there and say hello, and he turns around and smacks me in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't be in smacking range.
Yeah, can we shout at it? Be like, hey.
Hey, you fat piece of shit! Are you bad?
You certainly can.
Hey, you ugly sack of bones!
Are we stuck in our turn order now? Because I got like 5 languages. Can I yell at it like hello in 5 different languages?
If you wish to, yeah. This is not necessarily turn order just yet. This will be once someone takes a definitive course of action. Turn order hits.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell at it and see if
I'm hanging out.
Okay. So what do you say?
Just hello.
Yo.
What do you start with?
Okay. In common, you just say hello.
Yeah.
Let's see if he hears you. He does not seem to notice you. He's
Just like, okay, gross.
That was common.
Okay.
Like
promoting?
around.
But so you kind of bolster your voice a little bit, and are you yelling at this point?
Oh wait, actually, I will. Reminding me in that. Yeah, I'll use my thaumaturgy to make my voice louder, and I will shout, hey.
Hello?
Hey.
Okay. As you go, hey! It definitely hears. And it just starts puts its big, meaty hands down on the ground, turns and looks at you, and you just see this grotesquely bloated. Give me, anyone who's looking at it, give me a nature check.
Is he wearing a name tag?
Oh, my name is Gross.
Right, his name is
21.
21. All right.
I do not have any.
Okay.
3.
No. Okay, Al, maybe. Okay. It's a plan. Oh, jeez. Okay. All of y'all have no idea what you're looking at. Roque, you remember when you guys were with the ranchers that they were talking? Sometimes the cause is here to defend against ogres that come down. This kind of looks like an ogre, but something's off about it.
Okay.
Maybe it's been twisted and corrupted.
Yeah, this is that's what I was thinking. As corruption got to it, I think this is a corrupted ogre, guys. I don't know if ogres are friendly. I don't think they are.
Oh shit, the music.
Well,
I think
as
it's
Roque
big,
calls that out,
gross, and it's gonna die.
yeah, it starts to stand, and it reaches down, and it quite literally grabs the spine of whatever it was eating, and rips it out, and then grabs a giant, basically club, and just. Grant.
Yeah, that seems fine.
That seems
Not
friendly.
friendly.
Hi, friend. Would you like some tea?
Abort!
Oh, buddy! Oh!
Yes, for initiative order.
Now. Oh fuck.
You did get to, as your bonus action, Grant, among as you were holding it, it's marked.
Excellent.
We'll
I don't think it's going to be running away from us.
So yeah, Grant, you see this giant, and while it stands, it's 15-ish feet tall, and it is round, but it is also muscular, and there's just these bulbous growths just kind of under one of the side of its chin. One of its shoulders is like almost like hunchbacked. It's gnarly, dude.
Sure.
He seems nice.
Seems nice. I guess I will run up to stand next to Davis and be like, "Careful, don't get yourself smashed."
Okay.
And
Alright.
how
No,
far are
or
we still
do,
from
yeah.
the ogre?
Let's say where you and Davis are, guesstimating 45 feet.
All right, I'll just take the dodge action and get my shield up from here. Then.
All right. Please remind me that you're dodging. Perfect. All right. Blob's turn.
I
With
guess I just stay one step in front of Davis. I don't know.
all right. So Marb, Davis, Grant, I need you all to make me a wisdom saving throw. Not for wisdom saves, no. Yeah. Marb fails. Grant succeed, 21 succeed. Marb, seeing this thing, you are shaken to your core. You are frightened.
Poop yourself.
Gross.
Maybe it's gross, and maybe that's why it's scaring you, or maybe you weren't expecting something like this. This isn't a beast. This isn't an ogre. This is something. Oh my god.
Ooh.
You are frightened. So frightened means you attack rolls and ability checks are made at disadvantage while you have line of sight on this thing, and you
Okay.
cannot willingly move closer to it.
What is willingly, man?
Like you can't move towards it. You can be yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll just shoot it. That's okay.
Yeah. Music didn't loop. Yeah, you're good. All right, so that happens, and it is going to run towards y'all. And this thing, as big as it is, moves fast. And it is right up on top of you two. And it's going to take one attack against both of y'all.
Disadvantage against me.
Yes, so disadvantage against Grant. I rolled a natural 9. Total of, what is your plus to hit, little dude? A 15 misses, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Davis, natural 19.
Oh,
Hit.
that sucks.
Alright, as he takes this, like, quite literally, like, the spine that he's holding has, like, the hindquarters of whatever he was eating, and just swings it at you for, ooh,
Hey, stop that!
14,
gross.
18 points of bludgeoning. And then it's going to roar again, beat its chest, and do another club attack at Grant because it's not happy. Natural 5 misses. And as it hits, the club impacts, and you step to the side, and it goes like a good 4 or 5 inches into the ground. Just Allegretto, you just saw this thing rush up against your friends and take a big whack on your best friend.
Get him.
Only
Weak.
friend.
So I'm a little shitty after the last battle. So I got a bardic. Throw that Davis. Get a little.
Bardic? Okay. Oh!
Whoa.
This. Yeah. Let's do ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. Nothing defensive yet. We'll work on that.
Wow.
I think all I can do is move a little closer, shoot an arrow at it, a bolt.
Okay. Are you gonna shoot a bolt at it? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Loose that bolt at it from your hand crossbow.
Do stuff. Do stuff.
Is that the correct roll? No. Let me see. No, it your bolt sinks in. Doesn't seem to phase it at all. No damage.
Oh.
Whoa.
Please didn't mount. happens off.
It barely missed, but in this case, it's such a large mass that it hits it and
Gotcha. Nothing vital.
the bolt breaks on it. Yeah. All right. So.
Okay.
All right. Assuming that's the end of your turn, Al.
Mhm.
All right, Davis, your turn. Roque, you're on deck. Davis, you forgot to do your ability. Who'd you give double proficiency bonus to? Your Battlefront. So it's three creatures of your choice. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, it's whatever proficiency is, but that's just in case something shows up that hasn't acted yet. But that's why I had to ask. All right, just in case. We just got to get you used to doing that thing. Okay, go ahead, Davis. So you got slammed. Okay. Definitely hits. So it's 6 plus whatever you roll. Yeah. 13 damage. All right. You kind of get to your senses and some of that orcish fury comes in. You see it at the mouths and you instinctively stick your spear out and you just lodge it in his gut. Good hit. What? Yeah, you do. Warlord is 2, 6, 10, 14. Ah, sorry about that. It's an old doctor. Yeah, you're good. So 13 points of damage? Alright, good. Okay. You can heal yourself, you can mark it, or you hit it. Your merit die. Oh, that's right. Oh shit. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Shit. All right. Okay. Yeah, kicks in. Okay.
All right, okay. You can get up once, then I'll
Yeah.
heal you the next time you go down.
All right. Roque and Pebble. What would you like to do?
Yeah, Roque and Pebble. Okay, so seeing that Davis got hit, I'm going to move beside him.
Oh wow. Okay.
This thing doesn't look very smart.
No.
So I will cast Command and command it to drop its weapons.
Okay. So, what's the DC on that? It's a cleric spell for you.
Is it a cleric spell?
It is.
Oh crap!
So.
Yeah.
But his
It's a attack save Wisdom 11. It says. Is that?
all right? Wisdom 11. Okay. Natural 12. He shakes it off. He's actually got a plus.
All right.
Total.
Well, crap. That's one of my spells. Okay, and then I guess bonus action. I will use my last spell and heal Davis.
Okay. Oh wait, you can't because you used.
Yeah.
You can't use 2 spell slots in a turn.
Okay. Then I'm done. Yeah. Oh.
So you come up, you run up, kind of courageously, and with the remnants of your thaumaturgy, yell "drop!" and it just looks at you and shakes it off, and just roar back at you.
Since I do still have my bonus action before I actually.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
Since that didn't work, I'm now terrified, and I'm gonna tuck into my shell.
Is it a bonus action or action to get into your shell? I think it's an action to get in.
Is it?
Or maybe.
I thought I read it was bonus.
You might be right. I'm still learning Tortles.
No, let me look. Shell defense. Oh no, okay, it's
as an
You
action to get in, as a bonus action to get out. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I thought it was yeah.
All right,
Okay, never
cool.
mind. I'm just gonna stand here bravely.
Perfect. Gustav.
Yeah. I mean, looks like might as well get in there while the getting's good. So I'll just charge and attack.
All right. Roque and Gustav, give me wisdom saving throws as you approach it.
Let's see here. I'm just seeing if there's like a thing for that, or if you just, I guess you just.
You shake it off, Roque. You're not you surprisingly are not afraid.
Apparently, I get 11.
Wow.
11. Ooh, Gustav. You get up to it, and as it turns, for whatever reason, something, you're afraid of it. You manage to get up to it. Still reach it with your blade.
Am I still able to attack? I just have a penalty, or
You have a disadvantage.
Okay, cool.
And you can try to save at the end of your turn.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'll just go ahead and attack it. How exactly does the buff I'm getting work that increases proficiency or whatever? Like
it doesn't apply in this case because the thing is active. But what the mechanic is if in the first round, if you interact with something that hasn't acted, the Davis increases your proficiency bonus by twice. So doubles your proficiency. So anything, so like your attack rolls, your saving, so that is increased.
Yeah, I just don't know what's considered the proficiency bonus when it comes to a attack, because
it would
attack
be
is a combination of
So
my
your
strength
plus
and my inherent ability or whatever.
Yeah, which is your proficiency bonus. So your proficiency bonus is 2. So your attack would be instead of 2, it'd be 4 plus your 4, so it'd be 8 total. But don't worry, you don't have that right now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, I'll go ahead and attack. As I recall, this didn't work last time. Try it again.
Yes. 2d20, take the lower.
Yeah. I'm just. Yeah, and I'm to like that, despite the fact that I put all the information in for it. So I will just do it the old-fashioned way.
I believe in you.
All right.
I love hearing the dice.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Attacking. Oof. Okay. So with disadvantage, that's a 10.
Misses. Your blade hits it, but it doesn't cut.
Cool.
All right.
That's my turn.
All right. Wisdom save to break the fear.
Okay. Well,
let me make sure it's start of turn or end of turn. At the start of your next turn. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, cool. Marb, you are shaking in your boots.
Woo. Okay.
Disadvantage on attack rolls.
Me too, but it's real scary.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Was it? I do still want to cast Hunter's Mark on it now that
it's already on there. You got it on there as part of the initiative roll. I allowed it.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
So make sure you marked off 2 spell slots. I think that's all the spells you have.
What was the other one?
Longstrider.
Oh hell yeah. Oh, but I can't move now.
You can't move towards it. You can circle around it and everything. You just can't get physically closer to it.
Oh, nice. Okay, perfect. And yeah, I guess I'm just gonna attack. So
at disadvantage, so 2 and take the low.
Advantage. Okay, let's see if this works. Fuck. So
2, misses. You fire.
7, that's a 9. Yep.
You're shaking and you release a ball. Sails wide.
Yeah. Do I have any bonus action?
Probably not right now.
Nope.
All right.
That's it.
It's the start of your turn. Since you've been feared, go ahead and roll me a wisdom save.
Me?
Yes, please. That was cool.
Sorry.
Oh.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Yeah, you see Gustav, your brother at arms, run up there, and you shake off the fear, and you just kind of slap yourself on the side of the cheek, and you knock another arrow, and you're ready for the next round.
Sweet.
All right. At the end of Marb's turn, the ogre is going to rush. Let's see what direction he decides to rush. He's pretty much surrounded. Oh, yeah. Marb, he sees you and he starts rushing towards you. Everyone that's next to him, so you do, but first, all of you need to give me a DC 15 dex save to see if you all are knocked prone or not, because he's lumbering guy. Surprisingly, all 4 of y'all are there.
Dude, this is not cool.
So
17?
Not,
Okay.
So not like an acrobatics check specifically, just a
Saving throw. It's a saving throw, yes.
Hooray!
Grant.
I didn't die.
Yeah. Wow, Roque! You're like...
Rock doesn't give a shit.
wow.
Turtle.
Wait, is that a 12 total? Oh wow, you no 10. Okay, Grant, even though you're prepared, that just the sheer amount of mass bumps into you and you knock prone. You lose your ability to take an attack of opportunity. The other 3 can swing, make a melee weapon.
I broke my hip.
Okay, that hits. Nine damage. Okay.
Well, I don't know what I'm supposed. I've never done a melee attack, so.
Oh right. Oh, so cute. I love it. Like, this is not me. Roll a D plus 3.
Sorry, you cut out there. Roll a hootie. What?
D20 plus 3. Proficiency bonus plus. You're still proficient with quarterstaffs. Yeah. No, so you bonk it, but it just like you just give it a little tap. It doesn't even know. And then Gustav at disadvantage because you're still frightened of him.
Okay. What am I doing?
Oh, attack of opportunity.
Oh.
Grant was knocked prone. Gustav is fine.
And I still am at disadvantage, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, critically fail in that case.
Okay. Just whiff. You weren't expecting him to move that fast, and it literally like shook the ground while he was going. All right, Marb. End of your turn. Grant.
Sweet.
I spend is it my full movement or half movement
Half
to get
movement.
up? Half movement to get up. God, he's so far away. He's running at Marb.
Yeah, he
I'm gonna
probably
try.
covered about 50 from that. So you got about 15. He ran. Yeah, it's one of his
And
features.
I guess since he's charging at Marb, I will throw up a shield of faith on Marb for now.
Okay, so you're concentrating on a shield of faith. Okay.
Yeah, I
Nice,
can't
thank
think
you.
of. That kind of sucks. It's only 2 AC. Yeah, whatever.
All right, so you're concentrating on a shield of faith. Marb, to 17 for the time being.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. Would you like to move your 15 feet closer to the thing?
Yeah, and I'll move, I guess, like a third of the way towards him.
Yeah, I gotcha. Blob's turn. Marb, I'm very sorry.
Not as sorry as he's about to be.
Shield of Faith was clutch.
Ooh,
Legit would have hit him.
shield the face.
16? Yeah.
16. How do you want to... Faith? It's like absorbing
What
the
does the
impact.
shield look like?
Yeah. Nice.
I don't
That's
know.
so
It's just like
I got something for you. So as a shield, Marb, you get this like sense of like light getting on you, and as the giant hammer or club comes down, these like this shot of ice flake just kind of shoots up, and it just shatters as he hits the wall of ephemeral ice.
Ooh.
And then he goes in for another attack, and rolls a natural 2.
oh, darn it.
Yeah.
20.
All right. That is... He doesn't get his bonus action this turn. All right, cool.
Ooh, divine shield for the
Allegretto.
Ah. Definitely gonna keep him distant.
Kick him in the balls.
Just running back to town. Oh my god, all my friends died. Oh my god.
I can go back and stare at the fire. That's kind of. Wow. Give me one.
You're good. Yeah. I'm gonna change the music in a second. We need some more intensity. I actually have a song literally called Intense.
Yeah, all right.
I'm gonna give Mockery.
You're gonna mockery it. Nice. All right. About time you use that skill.
So he's got a Wisdom saving throw.
All right, and the DC is.
How do you insult him?
What's your-
Okay, well, he rolled a 11 plus 1, so 12.
My DC is 14.
Oh, okay. How do you insult him?
What's the difference between a dragon and a mallard with a cold? One's a sick duck, and I forgot the punchline, but your mother's a whore.
All right, maybe. There you go. So he is mocked officially.
Also,
Reminds me of the
How
bit.
much damage did he take?
Watch yourself.
How much damage?
1d4.
Okay, how much psychic damage did he take?
Behold.
God,
Got him. You there? Stop with that TV. Why? Fuck you.
Strangely compelling.
All right, nice. All right, so he's got disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Mhm.
No. That boy booked it. Oh, wow. I love it. All right. All right. Okay. Roque and Pebble.
Yeah, I don't think Pebble can handle a blob.
Well, keep in mind.
How
Go
far
ahead.
away is blob from me?
Guesstimating 45, 50 feet.
45, 50 feet. Okay. 30 feet.
Inspiration. Fear. No. Inspiration. I don't know. Oh, I did it on you by mistake. Oops, sorry. Eh. Oh, they're not on you. They're on him. They just look like they're on you. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will walk towards it from my movement. However,
Okay. It's good.
however close that puts me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So my last spell didn't work. I'm gonna try with my last spell slot.
Okay.
Hideous laughter.
Okay. So I need to roll you a wisdom save, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I hit his wisdom 13.
13. Natural 5.
Woohoo!
So, yeah, what do you do, or what does it look like?
Yeah, tell it a really bad knock-knock joke.
Okay. You literally hear knock knock, and then Pebble flies over, pecks on it, and then flies back off, and then it just starts. And it's kind of disturbing because it's like flailing the spine quarters in the air. If you want, I mean, yeah.
Death by.
All right, it's prone, laughing,
Cool. That's my turn.
and you're concentrating on that. Okay, cool.
Yep, concentrating on that.
Gustav, your turn. Marb, you're on deck.
Am I able to just charge him an attack since I didn't get knocked down?
You need to save against the fear. No, he made the save, didn't he? Did I remove the marker? No, yeah, Gustav, you're.
No, I still have to
Yeah.
roll that.
Yeah.
The saves I did before were for other things.
Yeah, you can. If you have any ranged attack, you can.
Am I at disadvantage for the save?
No.
Okay. Is 13 enough?
You make it. Yes.
Okay.
You steady yourself. You grip your sword, and then next turn, you're ready to get in there.
All right. I just want to charge an attack.
Okay. You can't make it. You went too far, but you'll get there. You're on him.
Okay. And
Sorry
that's
about
my
that.
turn.
Yeah. He's not the best.
I walk up and I go, "Hey." That's it.
Hey, stop it.
Marb,
Stop.
your turn.
I'm gonna get you.
This lumbering giant thing just swung twice.
And missed.
Yeah, now he fell down laughing.
Wait, is he prone or?
He's prone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh. Do I get a?
It's up to you to decide if that's a disadvantage or not.
Yeah.
Melee attacks within 5 feet get advantage. Range attacks are at disadvantage.
Wait, how are range attacks at disadvantage against prone?
They're smaller targets by the rules.
Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. Okay. But I don't have a bonus action. You know what? I go fuck it and just like try to like point blank shoot him.
You're gonna shoot him? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, it cancels out, so it's regular because disadvantage, advantage.
Okay, regular.
And I believe
I fucked it up. I rolled 2.
that's fine. So 13, that does hit.
And 20.
Alright.
So it's 1d8 and then 1d6 for Mark. Okay, 1d8. Okay, 7 plus. Oh, the animation almost rolled the 5. Okay, that's 8. Plus 3, that's 11 damage.
Your arrow sinks into him. He continues to laugh. It's disturbing. Like you shoot him, he's like
Cool. Get him.
and you actually happen to shoot one of like the blisters and it pops. It's gross.
Gross.
Alright. Grant.
Ew, awesome.
I will just use both of my actions to sprint all the way up. Or my
Alright.
action and my move to sprint all the way up.
Perfect.
That's it.
And Blob,
Oh my God.
I guess he gets to try to make a save. Motherfucker. He continues to roll around laughing.
He every
It was a
time he
good
gets
action,
attacked,
actually.
every time he gets attacked, he gets to roll
You know,
too.
I'm starting to
Yeah.
think this guy's
Okay.
kind of rude. What the heck?
So I would have disadvantage on a range attack.
Yes, if it's a range attack. Saves aren't affected by it.
Okay, then we're going for another one.
Vicious Mockery?
And I'm gonna do a vicious mockery again. Yeah, this time.
No, he doesn't save. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh,
And, oh, nope. God, he doesn't save against tossers either. No, wait. Nope, he doesn't. Wow.
3 damage. Get fucked.
Alright, and disadvantage on the next attack roll. Nice. He's just... Davis. Yes, you can. Mm-hmm. Definitely hits. Nice hit. You stick him deep. He's looking hurt, but he's still... There's a... There we go. Natural 9. He makes a save. Your concentration on Roque.
Yep.
And you have 2. Wow. Okay. So as he's laughing, happens to work. He starts banging his fists on the ground, and everyone that's within melee of him, you now have disadvantage on attack roll until the end of your next turn. No. He got his functionality back now. One of his like, all right, Roque.
Well, I can't heal anybody.
No
No spells. I can't.
He's still. He hasn't gotten up. Still, just but.
Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna firebolt him.
Okay, roll at disadvantage. D20 twice, take the lower. Knock jokes. Oh, you still hit. So it would have been a crit, but yeah, you definitely hit. So D10 fire damage. Two.
Exciting.
You,
Okay.
you hit him, and a little scorch mark on the back of one of his shoulders. Anything for Pebble to do?
No, not at this time.
Okay.
No,
Gustav.
Yeah, that's it.
He's still prone.
The trap a disadvantage.
It would be advantage because he's prone. Disadvantage now, it's just right.
Okay. So regular attack. Yeah, it's a natural 20, baby.
All right. That means you get a bonus attack extra.
Okay, you want me to just roll that now?
Sure. You're not gonna kill him in this turn. Don't worry. He's beefy.
That's another natural 20.
Okay, nice. You're probably still not gonna kill him, but no, you don't get another one. Yeah.
Okay. So how are we here?
So it's already 12 plus your strength. So just roll your 2d6 and tell me what they are, and I'll add the damage.
Okay. I have to re-roll that. It's just 5, unfortunately.
So 12, 16, 21 points of damage on the first hit.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Yeah, he's probably got a fuckload of hit points, I imagine.
It's a good hit. I mean, that one hit has done half of so far to him.
Okay, and then what do I do for the second one? I just roll
Same
it.
thing. Yeah.
Okay. God damn, rolling really terribly for damage. Okay, that's better. A 10.
10, so 20 plus. Oh, sorry. 22, 26. 26. Still standing. He's hurt.
All right.
Nice. You're no longer feared. All right. Marb. What would you like to do?
Yeah, it does weird things sometimes. I noticed.
I'm sorry. I got a little distracted. I'm just gonna shoot it.
Okay. Regular roll because it's still on the ground.
Okay. 17.
Miss. Oh, 17? No, that hits. Yeah, hits.
Okay. 3 x 3 9 damage.
9 total damage.
Mm-hmm.
He's starting to look pretty beat up. Do you want to move away? Are you staying next to him?
I don't have a bonus action.
You could still have your movement. I mean, he can maybe swipe at you, but I don't know if you wanted to move.
Yeah, I definitely. No, I would like to take at least like movement back plus my 10 feet, whatever.
Yeah, rolls a natural 8. 14, 15, 6. Frickin' Fate Shield of Faith again. 2 for 2.
Sweet.
Nice, Grant. You guys are starting to surround this guy.
Smack him with the hammer.
All right.
He's still laying on the ground.
He's still prone. He hasn't gotten back.
Sweet.
That'll learn him.
Feel kind of bad. I mean, he was just minding his business, and we just ran up and started hitting him.
I mean, to be fair, we did holler at him first.
We're invading his home. Poor guy. Take 6, or hope.
6?
18 attack.
Yeah, that hits. Take 6. All right.
6 blunts.
All right.
My turn.
Crack him. All right. Now is the blob's turn. He stands up. Obviously. He drops the spine and then starts beating his chest and starts roaring. Everyone has vision of him. This resets his fear effect. Everyone please make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
DC 13.
Hooray!
Ray.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I got a 20.
Okay.
Not natural, but
Yeah.
Davis is scared.
Davis is scared. Roque is scared.
Oh no.
Allegretto is scared. The amount of this thing is starting to bleed. And the amount of damage it's taking, but the fact that it's standing and still roaring and strong, it shakes some of y'all to your core. And it is going to sure. It's okay. Yeah, you save it. That's okay. The blob, having been carved up by Lord Man, turns towards him and is going to make both his attacks with a great club against you. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
And 22 to hit.
Yep.
Does he have does he have disadvantage on either of those?
He did it on Marb and missed. Alright, so it rolled a 1 and a 2, so you're okay on the first hit. That's 7 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced to
4.
4. And then 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Reduced to 10.
10. And then he's going to take his bonus action, because multiple things are next to him, and continue his natural 18.
Okay. Yep, that's still
10 down to 7.
Okay. I'm fine.
Okay.
5 hit points, no problem.
Alright. Alright, and
To be
then...
fair, I also soaked an additional 9 points of damage that I would have got to take, so I would have been super dead, but I'm not, so hey.
Okay. And then as a final thing, as having creatures that are frightened of him, I believe there's 2 of y'all, correct? Alan, Roque, I need y'all to make me intelligence saving throws.
Okay.
I'm not a smart boy. What is this?
Al fails, Roque fails. Y'all both...
It's a scary blob
He's
monster.
not
Wow.
actually that good.
Y'all both take 4 points of psychic damage,
Oh, fun.
and you start babbling nonsense.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Mechanically,
cut out. What do we?
you take 4 points of psychic damage.
Mhm.
You start to babble nonsense, and mechanically, y'all are unable to use any spell for this turn.
We're unable to use what? Sorry?
The verbal component of a spell.
Variable component. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Al.
I don't know.
But it is the word, yep. Oh, they've gone crazy.
Yeah. So, Al, would you like to do anything?
Get my shaky bow out.
Okay.
Give that a shot, cause
Disadvantage on the attack because you're frightened.
sweet.
Y'all, seriously, like, y'all have done so much damage to him. I am proud.
Correction, I have done so much damage.
9 damage. Ooh.
I'm not proud of that.
What's up?
He's very fortunate that he has people feared around him right now. 34 damage. Okay, as you sink in, he releases a roar one more time, and because he's got 2 people feared, he gets to spend 2 hit die to heal.
What the fuck?
8, 11 plus con 13. He heals 20 hit points.
Poop.
Oh man, that's
Poopy
like
butts.
20 fireballs.
All right, and please give me a wisdom saving throw to see if you are unfeared. Nah. Oh yeah, you're right. Still hit. So
What kind of roll?
wisdom save. He's looking pretty beat up. Like he's even though you just see some of the creation. He still looks pretty fucked.
Did you say a wisdom save?
Wisdom save, yes. Yeah, D20 plus. You continue to be frightened. Davis. Okay. Hits. Definitely hits. Yeah. 8 damage. Yeah.
Hey, hell yeah! That's
All
what I
right,
like to see.
nice. I like it.
Get
All
fucking
right.
dunked on, you big gross weirdo.
Rock. Rock, you're like, how did I help with it?
Bippity boppity boo. Who's most hurt of our front line?
I am. I have 5 hit points. Hello.
Okay. Well, I can still cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just put some sort of cover in front of Gustav, like a wall between him.
Okay.
That he can hide behind.
All right. So this like illusionary, but it doesn't look illusionary. It looks like the grass and the dirt just seems to make like a 5-foot wall in front of Gustav. Nice.
And yeah, that one doesn't require any speech. And then I don't like this thing. I'm just gonna back up a little.
All right. Perfect.
And with my bird, and my bird doesn't want to do anything, so that's it.
All right. Give me a wisdom save to see if you're unfrightened. Wow, minor illusion at will, only somatic. You saved material, but that's considered, nice. So you saved. Okay, cool. You're no longer frightened. Gustav, this wall. Rock. Did you make it translucent in one side that Gustav can see through it, or or is it just solid through?
It's. I was under the impression that he would still be able to see through.
So
it.
you go ahead. Yeah, you manipulate it and
Right.
off. Yeah, it's like a one-way mirror.
Yeah.
And Gustav, you can see through this wall.
All right. Well, step 1 is I'm gonna get my second wind.
Okay. Yeah, you got that back. That's right.
So I rolled the 9 plus 2.
Nice.
So 11. So that brings me to 16 HP.
Okay.
And then I will just attack. Normally, I'll also say you hit like a girl.
Okay.
I will miss, which is not great. So roll a 3.
Okay. Do you want to?
I think I'm gonna go ahead and action surge.
All right. All right. You hit like a girl. Damn it.
There we go.
He
That's
says
16 plus.
Definitely
6.
hits.
Yeah. So okay, cool. Let's see here. 2d6. All right. 12 damage, I think.
Nice. Okay. He's looking worse. Yeah.
Yes, 12 damage.
Yeah, he's looking worse than he was a little bit ago.
Cool. Would have been nice to hit him twice, but whatever. And then I will also spit on him.
Good.
Okay. This is not a fetish, guys. Come on. Here, go, Marb.
Well, it's less spit. It's just
More
like
blood.
a bunch of blood. Because he basically killed me.
Your armor saved your
I'm
life.
technically half blob at this point. Yeah. I'm going to need those back.
All right.
I'm gonna do my usual and shoot him.
Okay. Normal at this point.
That's a 13. I think.
Just hits. Just hits. His AC is 13.
Oh, perfect. Okay, here's an 8. Ooh, and that was an 8 plus
Nice.
6. That was 12 plus 3, 15 damage.
Nice hit. It sinks, and you actually get it in that big bulbous mass underneath his neck, and it starts to bleed. Grant, give me a medicine check.
Medicine.
Yeah. You said 15 damage total?
You determined that is
Yeah,
gross.
It was 15 total.
All right. Yeah, that's still good enough. Grant, it's that same purple ichor color that you saw worm earlier. Your turn.
It's worm goo. I point at it, sir. I don't know.
There it is, boys. Worm.
I don't know what that
tell ya.
means, but it's purple like the goo. I don't think ogres normally are filled with purple stuff.
Yeah.
And then I hit him in the face with a hammer.
Okay.
That's gross and weird.
Yeah, it's like reach to the face, but yeah, you definitely like do overhead swing and like nail, or if you hit him, just make contact with his chest. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So what did you roll? You rolled a 7. So it's a D8. 17 damage. Oh, Grant, he's looking terrible. Mercy, kill him.
Finish
It's my turn. I was
Oh,
gonna
it's your
hit
turn?
me.
Oh no. Alright, oh whoops, it went through the rip. Alright, Blob's turn. Oh, he said 17. Wow. Woo! Alright, he's what is he gonna do? No. Yeah, he's just gonna take.
He was stabbed by a wall.
Yeah.
It's very confusing and upsetting,
Alright.
I presume.
He's going to take one massive club attack against Grant with a natural 1. He's going to take another one against Davis with a natural 18. Yeah, 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh, so, okay. Alright, and then, seeing he's harried...
I'm blacked out.
He carries that momentum through and goes back for Grant with bonus attack. With a natural 18, so I'm assuming
That hits.
And 8 plus 4, 12 points of bludgeoning damage. Make a Constitution saving throw, DC 10, to see if you keep your Shield of Faith up. And then he's going to do that same rush motion. He's going to rush towards Allegretto.
What?
Yes, the 3 of y'all make dex saves.
Okay.
And then y'all can make attacks of opportunity if you don't fail.
Boof.
Oh,
Right,
Gustav
well,
on his
apparently
ass.
I get squished.
Grant on his ass.
On my ass again.
All 3 of y'all. You know, he's so beat up that you just don't expect him to really have any life and motion left in him, but he just bolts.
Yeah.
Tramples
Slip
through
of the
y'all.
purple goo.
And then Al, he is in front of you.
Oh, hello.
Your turn. You're afraid.
Remember what happened last time you tried to stab something? I would.
What does it take to disengage?
It can be an
would stab
action
him
to
better.
disengage. It's an action. Oh, smart man. Okay. You disengage. Anything with a bonus action?
No, I don't think I have anything.
Okay.
But I'll get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Davis. Okay. But you won't be able to get to him, but you're definitely in javelin if you want. Yeah. All right. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I think it's like an action to dawn and dawn, but I don't care. It's a shield. Hits. All right. 5 damage. Okay. He's the javelin like sinks in like the back of the like this huge like the ham of it. What is his quad? Or his hamstring? Sorry, his ham. He's looking really, really stumbles and using the club to help steady himself, but he's still there. All right. Roque. He doesn't seem to be focusing on you, Roque. He's more on Al.
Yeah, and I'm pretty close to him, hey?
Mm-hmm.
I'm to investigate the house, huh?
Cool, so I yell at him. Yell at him, bippity boppity boo this, you stupid giant smelly piece of shit.
Okay.
Bippity boppity suck my butt, loser.
And do Toll the Dead. And,
Oh, wow. All right.
Oh,
Wisdom save, DC 13.
Yeah.
It was just the one turn where he couldn't. Yeah. 12. Roll your damage.
And he is hurt. So
Yes, a D12.
1d12.
Kiki's ass.
How do you want to do this?
I accidentally X'd out.
You.
Nice.
I don't. Did it roll?
Yeah, you did. Legitimately, exactly.
Nice.
How do you want to do this?
Oh no, he's dying. He came so far. Oh
take your
He
time.
is dying. Oh no.
We're good.
die,
We're
dude.
good. Don't die. This is.
Well, do you want me to heal the ogre? Are you feeling bad? Is that what's going on? I'll raise him. Okay.
Okay, cool. I'm back. So what did I miss?
no.
You killed. How do you want to kill?
How do I want to kill him?
Like how what happens?
Yeah. So I yell what I said. So bippity boppity boo you, whatever. And then I just reach out and just give him a shove with both hands as I cast it.
Just push him gently and he just dies.
As you say bippity boppity boop on a boop, you give him a shove. From within you that energy swells and you touch, and where your clawed fingers make contact with the skin, there's like the veins pulse black. And because you're right up there, you see his skin is writhing, reeling, and there's something crawling underneath it. And dozens of these worms start to just try to like peel out of the body. And he starts takes like one lumbering step, falls, and then you hear this like gargling sound from deep inside his belly, Roque, as you're right there, and he just like, and thousands of those little worms start to just extrude from his body, and it's now like a puddle of these
Oh, Jesus.
of viscera, bile, whatever he was eating, bone, worms. It's disgusting.
Wow, cool,
Alright.
gross.
Yeah, regretfully shake my hands like, I should not have touched that, and run away.
Okay, good.
Gross.
So yeah.
Remind me not to let you touch me and make me do that, man.
So yeah, the combat's over, but now there's this seething mass of ichor and gore and.
I mean, on the one hand, I guess we should
Burn
investigate, but on the other
Burn
hand,
it.
we could set it on fire and like not deal with that at all.
Hold up. How's it smell?
Please no. I don't want that.
Do I recognize this smell?
Yes, it smells bad. It smells like bad. Stop that.
It's when the best way I can explain it, like when something's like it's been sitting on the road for like a week or two, and it's sunbaked, and it's about to pop, and then it pops, and it's that fungal, bacterial, bile, just that whole. Again, I'm gonna use the word bouquet of offensive odors, like that.
Cool.
Great.
I was gonna get too big of a first whiff.
Too big of a first one? Yeah. Yeah.
Recovers and says, Davis, take it with this.
Super gross splat.
Yeah.
He goes and sits down by the tree, like,
I'm not gonna do that, dude.
All right.
Does anybody object to me firebolting it?
Nope.
Yeah. No,
Nope.
You start seeing as like y'all are having little interactions, the worms are moving. They're spreading out. They're
Definitely.
seeking.
Yeah, cast firebolt.
Just every 6 seconds, you're just gonna firebolt, 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 firebolt.
Yeah,
Okay.
just start burning the worms.
Give me an Arcana check. I just want to see like how effective you are. D20 plus 7. But yeah, guys, that's you survived the Eldritch infested. You know, ogre.
We
So
did it.
confirm not friendly.
Oh, that's right. Rock. It's crazy. Like you're just like with precision, just and just like because they're not in like the pools of water and everything, they're not as protected and everything. You just hear popping, sizzling, screeching worms.
That's good, I
super
guess.
gross.
hidden, it's a
Anybody
one.
want barbecue?
Good show, golf clap.
Golf clap.
So I gotta ask you guys. It's 11:30. Do we want to continue and investigate the house, or a good stop?
Probably good
I
to
need
stop,
to go to
I think.
bed. I am
Okay.
so
Yeah.
tired.
Wonderful, guys. Guys, good job.
We did it.
Thank you for running.
Is no one concerned that one of our party members died and came back? Is that just
Hey,
normal?
I
He's
almost
back.
died
He's
and
fine.
then came
He does
back.
that.
Yeah.
He's an orc. It's just
He
an
didn't-
orc
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
Stage act is pretty. It always gets.
Okay.
So we will pick up next week, same time if possible, with you guys at the Simon's shed, his home.
Oh shit. I may not be able to do next week because I'm
Okay.
going to work Monday and I'm supposed to be on nights.
Okay.
But I have a meeting Thursday that I might get to go to, and then I'm free. I won't know till Monday.
Okay. All right. If it won't work out, we'll let us know as soon as you can, and we'll try to arrange something retroactively if possible.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can do like if we shifted it to like Wednesday or something, Wednesday or Tuesday would potentially work.
Okay.
Well, actually, I
I'm
guess
not opposed
maybe
to
not
any
next
day,
week,
as
but
long as
yeah.
we're consistent. Yeah.
I mean, Thursday is going to be the day that we aim.
For me,
Okay.
it's literally this one Thursday, and then
Okay.
the next 3 I'm free.
Okay.
But I just hit my night shift rotation.
It's fine. So, well, let us know on Monday. We'll, if it does mean that we need to shift the day, if we can, we will. If not, then either I'll run Rock for you, or we'll skip a week. It's up to the group. It'll be group consensus. Guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Good job. Hopefully some of the pieces are starting to fall into place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we made decent progress.
Wait, I think we have 3 problems. We have the worms, we have some other dude, and then we have the boars. Right? Those are.
So,
Clearly, the worms are in league with the boar and the cat. It's all the same guy.
I
all
will.
Meeker, right? It's all Meeker.
Clearly,
I will.
it's the
just to-
butler.
just to kind of help a little bit, because maybe, you know, I've discussed this with Corbin and Danny at work. It's interesting because it's so hard to know if I'm giving enough information or not, because I know everything, y'all don't, and am I putting enough breadcrumbs out there? The ranches that y'all are at, Simon was known as like a pig farm, so maybe something is tied into that. So there might be more of a connection there. A little hint.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just we have a lot of clues. We just don't have enough
Mhm.
yet to see how
Yeah,
it's all
connect
related.
them.
Even though it seems very likely that they're probably related.
Yeah, that was just making sure that was clear.
Yep.
Yeah, perfect. All right, guys. Well, good night. Good job. No one's gonna
night,
level
everyone.
yet, but good job.
All right, later, guys.
I
Later.
just killed a giant blobby thing. You don't get a level for that? Son of a bitch. Barbecue?
Good show, golf clap.
Golf clap.
So I gotta ask you guys. It's 11:30. Do we want to continue and investigate the house, or a good stop?
Probably good
I
to
need
stop,
to go
I
to
think.
bed. I am
Okay.
so
Yeah.
tired.
Wonderful, guys. Guys, good job.
We did it.
Thank you for running.
Is no one concerned that one of our party members died and came back? Is that just
Hey, I
normal?
He's
almost
back.
died
He's
and
fine.
then came
He does
back.
that.
Yeah.
He's an orc. It's just
He
an
didn't-
orc thing.
Okay.
Stage act is pretty. It always gets.
Okay.
So we will pick up next week, or same time if possible, with you guys at the Simon's shed, his home.
Oh shit. I may not be able to do next week because I'm
Okay.
going to work Monday and I'm supposed to be on nights.
Okay.
But I have a meeting Thursday that I might get to go to, and then I'm free. I won't know till Monday.
Okay. All right. If it won't work out, we'll let us know as soon as you can, and we'll try to arrange something retroactively if possible.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can do like if we shifted it to like Wednesday or something, Wednesday or Tuesday would potentially work.
Okay.
Well, actually, I
I'm
guess
not opposed
maybe
to
not
any
next
day,
week,
as
but
long
yeah.
as we're consistent. Yeah.
I mean, Thursday is going to be the day that we aim.
For me,
But
it's literally this one Thursday, and then
Oh.
the next 3 I'm free.
Okay.
But I just hit my night shift rotation.
It's fine. So, well, let us know on Monday. We'll, if it does mean that we need to shift the day, if we can, we will. If not, then either I'll run Roque for you, or we'll skip a week. It's up to the group. It'll be group consensus. Guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Good job. Hopefully some of the pieces are starting to fall into place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we made decent progress.
Wait, I think we have 3 problems. We have the worms, we have some other dude, and then we have the boars. Right? Those are.
So,
Clearly, the worms are in league with the boar and the cat. It's all the same guy.
I
all
will.
Meeker, right? It's all Meeker.
Clearly,
I will.
it's the
just to-
butler.
just to kind of help a little bit, because maybe, I discussed this with Corbin and Danny at work. It's interesting because it's so hard to know if I'm giving enough information or not, because I know everything, y'all don't, and am I putting enough breadcrumbs out there? The ranches that y'all are at, Simon was known as like a pig farm, so maybe something is tied into that. So there might be more of a connection there. A little hint.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just we have a lot of clues. We just don't have enough
Mhm.
yet to see how it's all
Connect
related.
them.
Even though it seems very likely that they're probably related.
Yeah, that was just making sure that was clear.
Yep.
Yeah, perfect. All right, guys. Well, good night. Good job. No
Good
one's gonna
night,
level
everyone.
yet, but good job.
All right, later, guys.
I
Later.
just killed a giant blobby thing. You don't get a level for that?
No.
Son of a bitch.